that loan shark you said that we should not pay. No. So please, I encourage everyone to at least learn how this thing works. Learn it. Know, find a way to okay. Let me please. If you have any question, you can come up. If when the time I bring people up. If you have any question, just come. So know your rights. Find a way to um yeah. So know your rights. Please, as you are coming up, please mute your mic. So that's the best thing. If you want to know more about this thing, it's not about telling people. It's about you knowing what is right. Go to our website. All this right, everything from CBN. We to the glory of God, we have tried to generalize. I mean, make it simplified it in such a way that it will be very easy for anyone to be able to understand this thing. So please know your rights. Very very important, and you can't do without it. You can't do without it. You must be able to tell. Hello, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining this live. So today we will continue from our question and answer time. Hopefully, we will be able to finish the question and answer time today. So let me use the opportunity to take, let me use the opportunity to invite others. Invite others from all other social media, and we'll be able to. Just a minute, please. Let me quickly invite people from all other social media to join the meeting. So just a minute. So thank you very much for joining. So if you have any question, please feel free to come up. I will definitely allow you to come up ASAP. I'm just trying to use the opportunity to invite others. Okay, so here I have a number of interesting questions that I think is very, very important we talk about it, and it's very, very important we discuss it, because many, many people are really scared. I don't know why they're scared. I don't know why they are afraid of loan apps. In fact, I'm beginning to see that there are too many cowards in Nigeria. I used to think that Nigerians don't they carry last, but as it stands now, we they carry last every time, every day. So it's very very important we talk about this, because I found out that many people don't even know they are right in the first place. They don't know they are right. They are right in the first place. They're just trying to cover up as if something is wrong, or so they are in a serious mess, and all those things. But in reality, it's because they don't even know they are right. I think what we need to start doing now is to make sure that we ask people, okay, what do you really understand about loan apps? I think it's very, very important we do that, and ask do they actually know their rights? It's very, very important, because people they don't know their rights. They're just trying to form, maybe okay, I won't pay, And even on a small threat like this, all of them will run back and go and pay the money. I have found out that no matter what we do, too many ignorant Nigerians are willing to pay back loan apps. That's just to believe what we are saying is a choice. I saw one of these ladies, one lady that was begging people that he wants people to be able to follow her, so that you can at least get money to pay back loan apps. I have found out that some people, no matter who they are gifted in 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 stupidity. That's it. They are gifted in stupidity, which is a very bad thing. Thinking that what we are doing is actually wrong or something of that nature. Let me tell you something. Even devil, if you're a Christian and you understand what I'm trying to say, you are likely going to accept, especially if you are very, very deep in Christendom. You will notice that even devil always want to use legal means to put people in bondage. That's just it. And if you don't know your right, if you don't know the word of God, you will perpetually be in devil's nets. That's how things work generally. You will perpetually be in devil's nets. So make sure you know your right. Right? Know exactly something. So make sure you know your rights. Many people, they don't know their rights. They don't know their rights in any form. They are just trying to play along. They don't know their rights. And as long as you don't know your rights, nobody can help you. To be honest with you, nobody can help you. Even if you call, what's his name, um, VDM, to come on board, say VDM. See, and many people are so naive. They believe VDM will be their alpha and the omega. VDM, calling VDM will not solve this problem in any form. It's never going to solve the problem, because these people are dealing with you privately. This is a private matter. In fact, if you have not been fully involved in this business, in this loan app thing, you will not be able to discern. You will not be able to discern. You will just assume all is well. You will not be able to discern. So it is advisable, strongly advisable, that you know your rights. Know your right. Know your right. Know it like the back of your hand. Because whether you like it or not, these guys, they are there to devour you. That's the total truth. They are there to devour you. They are there to ruin you financially. They are there to make sure you don't have life. That's that. So every one of us must be able to understand this principle. If we tell you don't pay them, you should know that there is a reason for it. These guys they're just making you. They're just trying to give you they're just trying to make a lot of money. Received five. I just posted a video few minutes ago about loan app guy trying to make Nigerians. I mean, the guy was sacked and he was trying to reveal the technical what is going on. Just go and listen to it. I just released it about less than few minutes ago, less than 10, 20 minutes ago. We need to understand this thing, that these guys, they they can do anything to crush anybody because they are interested in money. There's, like I told you last week, um, um, Many people died. Three people. We lost three people last week. Last week alone. So I see no reason why people will be scared of loan apps. I did today, sir. We were supposed to do, I just didn't remember now. We were supposed to do tax reform today, but I forgot completely. In fact, my God, I beg no verse. I suppose, um, into before I come online. So please, so always, always know your rights. Know the reason why we said, okay, you should not pay back. You must know it. At least you must know minimum of 10, or okay, let's say minimum of 5. You must know it. Because if you don't know it, these guys will ride on you. They're going to ride on you. They're going to see it as if, oh, um, um, maybe you want to do one or two things. So please, they will come up with. I've been here for some time now. I have found out that the only thing that these guys, the only what do we call it now? The only weapon they have when it comes to law is that they will tell you, did they force you to borrow the loan? Can someone tell me, if they ask you, please use the comment section, and if you want to talk, come up. If they ask you, did you not sign the agreement? Did they force you to borrow the loan? What will you tell the person? Let us know. We are about night something here. Let us know. If they ask you, if peradventure someone said, oh, this is it, oh, did they force you to borrow the loan? Did you not sign the agreement? Because that is what people will tell you, that did they force you to borrow the loan? Did you not sign the agreement? So I want everyone to contribute. I want
Okay,
everyone
good
to
evening, Mr.
contribute. So
Lucian.
please come and answer the question. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Please, can I talk?
Please go ahead.
Once they ask me that did they force me to borrow the loan, I'll normally tell them that I was called to borrow this loan. You did not ask me to. I did not beg you for this loan. You called me to borrow the loan. So you cannot tell me that did you force me to borrow the loan.
Do you have evidence for that?
Yes, they normally call me high credit and best cash normally call me to come and borrow their loan.
Peradventure now, let's assume you want to let's assume we are in court.
Yes,
Let's assume we are in court.
yes,
Judge ask you, did they force you to take the loan? Is this what you will tell the judge, that they called you? Is there any evidence? Can you show
honestly,
them?
I've never been in a course before.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
can I
saying they will
answer,
take
sir?
you to court. I'm not saying they will take you to court. Yes, I will. Of course, I will allow everybody to talk. I'm not saying they will take you to court. I'm just painting a scenario. Did you understand? So, because I want all of us to have this mind, I want everybody to be able to know their rights.
Yes,
I'm not paying. I'm not local champion. That, hey, I'm the only one. I'm the champion. No, if we have about 1,000 of us here, if we have 1,000 of Mr. Kingzik, 1,000 of me, 1,000 of Madam Vini, 1,000 of every of our moderators, 1,000 of Ogankwa, 1,000 of every one of us, we will crush these people. That's our major goal. Not that one person will now become local champion. No, we're not dealing with that. So
yes.
thank you for your honest answer, which we love that. So let's allow Madam Vini to answer our own question. Okay, let me see other question. Please go ahead, ma.
Okay, if
Madam Vini,
today
go
I'm
ahead.
being asked in a court of law, if today I'm being asked in a court of law if I was forced to take the loan, this would be my reply. No,
Okay.
I was not forced to take the loan. But in as much as I was not forced to take the loan, the terms and agreements of the loan is not in accordance with the rules of the CBN. and which is the governing body for every loan app or organization. Then they are also in violation of the FCCPC rule against harassment. So this is just the way to answer the question. No pressure, nothing. Yes, they gave us the loan. Yes, we signed agreement, but the agreement is not in tune with the rules that have been set aside by the Central Bank of Nigeria governing lending and loan, and their interest is on another
It's
level.
on
So I
another.
feel with just these 2 points, you crush them completely. That is the way I will answer, sir.
No, that's in fact that's the perfect answer. There is no that's your power as a borrower. Another thing that I want to add to what my sister said. Number two, what you can tell them is that their constant call, which should show. That is why we always please mute your mic, Madam Ebony. Please mute your mic. It seems the
Okay.
network there's a noise from coming from your hand. So another thing that you would tell them is that okay, these people, okay, how did they get to know you in the first place? Maybe part of them is that they send an APK to you. If it is in the context of APK, that's fine. That one is even worse. They send an APK to you. They ask you to borrow money. They promise. That's why always keep every single message that you have with loan apps. They are criminal organization. They are criminal organization. So they send an APK to you. What they're supposed to send them before if you are in that category, right? Of course, they cannot even do anything. But I'm just saying, if you are in that category, they send a message to you that you should come and borrow. You apply. The amount they request, the amount they advertise is entirely which is false pretense, is entirely different from the amount they offered me, and the interest, which is still similar to what my sister said. The interest rate violates CBN policy guideline. And the torment, apart from that, all this defamation of character and every other thing like that, the torment alone is an indication that they are trying to force you to do what you are not supposed to do. So there are many, many ways you can crush them. That is why we always advise people to go to always upload whatever they send to you. That's number one. Number two, they did not force you to get the loan. No, two things is that you have paid back more than 5 times, more than 6 times. So it is not in the context of you borrowed the money without any payment. If you notice what we are doing here, if you are borrowing from loan now for the very first time, we tell you just return their capital and move on with your life. And we always say something that, oh, okay, calculate the amount they have borrowed you in the past and the amount you have now. If they are equal, move on with your life. So we need to know all these small principles. We must save lives. We must save lives. Lives. Okay, so is there another contribution? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Any other contribution?
Please, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
A situation a loan app called you to pay part of the loan, and they will waive the rest of the loan, and at the end of the day you pay part of the loan and they refuse to waive
They always scam you,
the,
my brother and sister.
do you
You are
understand
always
me?
scammed. I said you are always scammed. They've scammed you. We have said this thing over and over and over again. Don't
Yeah,
pay back. Don't pay
I just started joining your
uh,
life. You understand? So
mhm.
I paid them, like, let me say, a couple of days ago, and yesterday they started calling me back to tell me that I am still owing them. I was like, madam, I'm not owing you any money. You called me. to tell me to pay part of the money, and now you are still calling me back.
That
I should have
what they have done for you, what they have done for you is very simple. That
okay.
lady, the person that first called you, wanted to meet
Meet up the
uh,
target.
his or her target,
Yeah,
and he cajoled you to pay the money, and
which I
then
did. I did.
you mugly pay the money.
Yes, I even pay more than what I borrowed. Thinking
So
he or she, because they're like
now,
two.
what you have done now, let me tell you the implication of what you have done. What
Okay.
you have done is that you have opened the floor for them to say, see this maga Mugun, let us
Okay.
try and press her more so that you can give us more.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. He even text me on WhatsApp. I should pay 25,000 naira. He will now clear the line. I said, okay, don't worry, I will pay the money. He now still called me and I said, okay, if you said you want to help me, then you should pay the money. Now, if you really want to help me, you have to pay the money because I don't have any money to pay you. You called me that okay, my loan is overdue. I should pay some amount. They are going to waive the rest, and you refuse to meet up to your own agreement, your own part of agreement, which I already did my own part of agreement. So why are you still calling me?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They just they just cajole you to pay, and you
Yes,
don't fall for their trap.
I did though.
So the next thing is that they will know that this person don't pay. Let's press her more. Let's
Yes.
give her water more, so that they will instill fear in her, and they will be able to pay. Let me sound the warning here.
Okay.
Once you are unable to pay, in fact, the first warning is stop borrowing from loan apps. They will destroy you financially. That's their
Yes,
major
so
goal. Yeah. They will destroy you financially. Stop borrowing from
yes,
them.
you are right.
That's number one. Number two, once you are unable to pay, don't even bother yourself. Take a break. Don't pay again. Don't. The more you pay, the more you are digging your grave.
Oh,
It's as simple as that. The more you pay them, the more you are digging your grave.
yes.
So don't disturb yourself at all. Just lock up. Take a
Okay.
break.
Okay.
Whether they are CBN license you, or they are Tinubu license you, or they are anything, because the moment you are trying to pay them, you are you can never finish paying it out. The thing will keep increasing because
Yes.
of interest. And any money you pay will be used to service overdue interest. So there is no need for payment in the first place. So the moment you are saying, okay, oh, let me pay small. Another mumu people will still say, let me pay part of the money. That is one
Yes.
of the most useless things you can ever do. It shows eh, that is if you are dealing with bank, not these criminals. The business is set up to win people financially. They design the business to destroy lives. So whatever you have in mind that you want to be paying gradually, maybe you want, it's just showing the level of your ignorance. It's as simple as that. So always, once you are unable to meet the day you are supposed to pay, don't pay again. Any
Okay.
money that you pay goes to overdue interest. They are
Okay.
criminal organizations. They are here to ruin people. And we have more than
Okay.
1,200 of them in Nigeria. Devouring Nigeria day and night is a major problem. To solve this problem now is not trivial again. And because too many Nigerians are so gullible, that's just it. Too many Nigerians are so gullible. So please take a break. Take a
Thank
break.
you.
You're welcome. So
Thank you very much.
questions here, which is
Thank you
important.
very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, and let's quickly answer some of our questions, which are very, very interesting questions. I think today's one. Is it true that if I borrow money and I did not pay back, I will not be employed into any firm or organization? Who will answer that question, I beg? I mean, who they want to answer the question? Is
Okay,
it true
so
that
that
if I
question,
borrow money, if I borrow money from loan apps and I don't pay back, I will not be employed into any firm or organization?
so that
Over to you.
question has a truth in it and it has a lie. So it depends on the organization. I think Mr. Kingzig answered this question. He said there are some organizations that they won't offer you a job if you have a very bad financial record. For example, banks, and they might have access to your financial record. So they might not. All this thing is just a situation of whether or not. So it's very possible that maybe if you meet an organization that checks those financial records, you might not be offered a job based on having a bad record. But as in a country that we are all in, which is Nigeria, I don't see government agencies denying you a job just because you took a loan. Remember, one issue we always have is that we always think that this loan is a criminal act. It is not a criminal act. We've sang it on this page for thousands of times. It is not a criminal act to take a loan. So if you understand that loan is a civil matter, me personally, if an organization decide not to give me a job because I took loan, wallahi, I will sue that organization personally. Why? It's not a criminal act. I can take a loan. And as it is, there is not on our head from 1907. There are cases, there are situations where people could not meet up, not because they have a fraudulent act, but what? Because opportunity didn't allow them to pay such loans. So there are also things that they must give to you, so things like restructuring. So to really like hammer on that question so that we don't deviate it is that yes, some organizations might decide not to give you a job, but I don't think it's so practicable. I don't think it's something that we've seen. But Mr. Kinzik said yes, some organization dig down to your financial records before even offering you a job. I hope I was able to meet the question and answer it correctly.
Okay. Mr. Akinzi, do you want to talk about it as well? Or I should just write down?
My Oga, everything has been said now. Just ride on. We'll get together.
All right. All right. So let me just minute on what my sister said. 100%, 99% of company cannot, as in, they don't check any credits. That you are owing is not a crime. Did you get that now? If you are owing, in fact, to some extent that some people ask me that, will I be able to go to LYC because I'm owing HoPay or PAMPay? Now, let me explain that. There is no such thing actually. There's no such thing. Like if you are owing, then you will not be able to pay. You will not be able to get job. There is no such thing at all. It's just a way of creating unnecessary fear for you. That's the truth. There's nothing like that. At some point I was owing 35 loan apps. 35. And I dey work for bank. So now you may say, okay, I'm working as a software developer. Therefore, they don't really need to check my credit history. I have people that are working in banks, as in they got an employment and they are doing exceedingly fine, and they are owing several loan apps. Now, owing several loan apps, you can be owing 70 loan apps and none of them are legit. That's just it. None of them will even report you, especially if they are owing all those criminal loan apps, 7 days loan apps. They cannot even report you in the first place. So most of the time, those who can report you are what do we call it? Fair Money, Carbon, Branch, Ease Money, that's Blue Ridge, O Cash. Maybe about 7 of them or 10 of them can report you. Of course, the loan the numbers will keep increasing over time. So what am I trying to say in essence? My sister just nailed it. Borrowing is not a crime. One of the reasons why they usually check if you are owing is that they just want to check your credit history, especially if it's only peculiar to banks, no other organization. It's only peculiar to banks, and it's only peculiar to borrowing. Maybe you need financial assistance. If you need financial assistance from any financial institution, they will check your credit report. They will check it. Okay, is this person, we want to know his credit report. Is he owing banks? Is he owing several banks? All this no money where you dey owe 5,000, 20,000, 100,000, 50,000. That one is has nothing to do with maybe you have issue with bank or something of that nature. So one of the things that they do in banks generally is that they check your credit facility so that maybe they want to buy it over or something of that nature. And then another thing is that they may want to give you loan. Generally in banks you have access to loan, and they will can even tell you that, oh, this loan, no, maybe make sure you clear it within the next 6 months or something of that nature. So it's never going to affect you, never. But you know, some people, even if they are rejected, what they will tell you is that it's because of loan app. That's why they are rejected. There's no such thing. I have more than 10 people that just got employed and they are working in banks and they are owing loan apps. Yeah, you hardly see anybody in Nigeria, especially in the middle class or middle age, that are not owing loan apps. You hardly see. You hardly see. So that is just what we want you to know. It's very, very important you have this idea so that you not just be believing necessary thing. For a couple, for a graduate to be asking if loan we stop him from going to NYSC, it's because maybe he must have listened to several bad negative news, and that news is actually affecting her. So erase that nonsense from your mind. There's no such thing. Some will even say it will block you, you will not be able to travel out. All those things are nonsense. They are just trying to instill fear in you. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. However, it is very, very important you guys stop borrowing. We are in a very sane or insane nation, and we have lunatic people as in place of power. Very lunatic, if it's possible, if I can use that word, very lunatic in the place of power, and they can do and undo. That is why we are coming up to fight this criminal, if not because of some of the things that we are doing, pressing all these loan apps. Things were done bad compared to bad. I mean, worse more than this. So that's why fair money now they are coming back to their senses. But it's not. We have to go for them, all of them. Rent money now. I said all of you to send me rent money thing to me. None of you sent it to me. So how do we call them out? Is it that people are not holding rent money or what? Anyway, that's by the way. So the next question before we open the floor for other questions here. The next one is okay, if you stop paying, wouldn't they get at you? If you stop paying, would they get at you? When I be like saying that you go answer that question too.
Please come again, sir.
If you stop paying, won't they get at you? That is, would they not, maybe they will come and arrest you or bully you or treat you as lapo? I guess that's the question.
Okay, so it's a very it's one of the first questions that actually you ask yourself if you really want to be free. Yes, if you don't pay, what will happen next? I think that's what the person is trying to ask. So the truth
Mm-hmm.
about it is that apart from their calls and their threats for online loan, you know the major subject that I know this person might be coming maybe is online loan. But in a situation whereby you took a loan and you took them to your house by yourself, you took a loan, you took them to your shop by yourself, those ones they will visit you definitely now. But when you are dealing with online loan, most at times it's just those harassment, those calls, those threats. I know we have one or two issues with fair money, we have one or two issues with rent money, but that is if you give them access. Remember that they would actually not have access to you until you give them. The same way we all know that they can't have access to your device until you give them permission. Is the same way they can't have access to your home or to your workplace until you provide them with that information. Situation where you have already provided them with such information, do not be afraid. In fact, it is even better for them to even follow you and come and eventually end up in court. Because when they follow you, because you man, you become active for your own sanity and security. If they carry you to court and it's 1 naira you can pay, you will tell the court, my lord, it's 1 naira I can pay these people, oh, and they will rule in your favor because it is not a criminal act. It it is not a criminal act. You are not having a criminal mindset for taking a loan. So please let's be guided. If they eventually come to you and say you took a loan from us, so they have no right to imprison you. Because number one, who are the people that can imprison you in Nigeria? We have the police, we have the courts. So they don't have a right to imprison you because the Nigerian government have not given them that right. Secondly, they don't also have a right to either batter you or to assault you. Battery and assault alone is a crime. Even the Nigerian police does not have that right. Let's not even talk of an individual who is probably a civilian. In fact, who is not even probably is a civilian. Then number three, you see this whole carrying you detainment and all those things, they don't have a right. In fact, if a police would even come to you, come with a warrant. Who gave them warrant to do that? So you see that there is a lot of technicality. That is why you need to know your rights. So that at the end of the day, they won't bully you for things that normally they cannot do to you. So the person that is asking this question, if you've given them access and place, you get video evidence or get any form of evidence that so was done to you, then you can take them to court. I think taking them to court will even be better on your own side so that you can help yourself and pay with ease. That is if you intend that you're going to pay. But for these online people, ignore them. They will just shout, curse your father, curse your mother. That is all. And they will rest eventually. I think that is what I have to add up to
All right, thank you
regarding this
very much.
question.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. So let me start from where you stopped, or let me pick the first one. So you mentioned those that can come to your house. Let's start from there. Let's use Lapo as a case study because I know some people may be holding Lapo here. Please, if you want to, yes, okay. Can I please add? Okay, tips, financial tips, right? Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead, Omut, and ask your.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and good evening. So, I heard, since I joined, I've heard what's being discussed, right? Okay, so for the people asking such questions, all right, this is the point they should know. Now, there are two types of loan givers here: the licensed ones and the unlicensed ones. Now, those unlicensed ones are the ones who would harass you online. Now, why are they harassing you online? Because there is no legal backing of any way at all in this world how they can recover that money from you. That is why they will harass you, to make sure they get that money from you, right? That then for the licensed ones, like the commercial banks and some of these other ones. Now, some of them would go to the extent of getting a universal, what is it called? Is it universal debit or what, right? Then
Global
they
standing
would,
instruction.
sorry?
Global standing instruction. Yes,
Yes,
I.
global standing instruction. Yes, some of them will go to that extent. Then they will publish your name to. Now I'm talking about the ones that are licensed. Though they publish your name to the Bureau of Credit. Now, with that Bureau of Credit, once you have defaulted, you cannot take any other loan from any licensed um, institution
Yeah,
that is
institution.
connected to the Bureau of Credit, right? Now, I'm saying this out of experience. Like till today, said I cannot. So this happened since 2019,
Mm.
2023. Today, I can't even access any loan from any bank except all these OPay, all these fintech, right? But for commercial banks, I can't. My status there is that I am ineligible, and it, it happened on across all my banks at the same time when I defaulted to pay GTB by 2 months, but I cleared them in the third or fourth month thereabout. I cleared it out. Now back to what I was saying, right? Now those ones. Now, how does the publishing your name to this Bureau of Credit affect you, right? Now, it affects you not basically that you want to apply job or you want to get a job or what. What waiting person will want give you employment won't do with your credit score. Do you understand? Does it have anything to why would you want to go and check your credit score? I've never heard if any employer want checks credit score, but where they now affect you in terms of where I believe people should be even more worried about it when they have anything to do with maybe taking funding for school, all these loan for school and all those things, because they will require you to they require you to print, not even to print, to send them your credit score, right? Then they will check by themselves. And when it is low, and also remember that your credit score, your personal credit score, now this thing I know, I noticed it this year. Your personal credit score also can also affect somebody related to you. Now, if you have a very poor credit score, somebody related to you, it might affect that person to drop the person's credit score. So I noticed it this year. Now,
How?
apart from this, sorry.
How? How will it affect?
Okay, so when I had my credit score was bad, all right, but um, when I checked the reason, now one of the reasons when I because I paid to request for it. Now one of the reasons they gave to me was that somebody related to me was owing, and I know the person that was owing, my younger brother, right? COVID loan, right? So it affected my credit score. I don't know how they did it, but that was one of the reasons my credit score was low. You understand?
No, that's not it. Actually, that's not it. Credit score is not a good thing.
Long I want to ask. I
Because
want to ask a question. Sorry.
for
Good evening,
me,
Chief.
Yeah.
you want to ask a question from me or what? Guys, Kingsley.
I want to ask a question. I want to ask him a question. Good evening, Chief.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Please,
okay.
I
Yeah.
think I I think I'm not getting what you just said last. Can you rephrase again? Let me understand what you mean by that.
Okay,
because
I think
there's no way somebody else's credit score is going to affect yours. But just go ahead. Let me just hear it again.
I think for the sake of this, I would check if that was on email. I would have to retrieve that document, right? So I requested for my credit score, right? It was low, and one of the reasons there was that someone related to me, maybe a sibling in brackets, they wrote the kind of relationship with the person. It's also having a poor score. That was why I'm having a poor score. Do you understand? So that was what they wrote
Okay.
clearly there. I don't
Okay,
know.
Chief.
Now I'm just saying it because this is what I saw in my own documents. You,
Okay, so let me just say something. I think in a week, the number of credit reports I see is nothing less than short of 20 to 30 in a week that I spool myself and check. Whoever is telling you that thing is telling you bull crap. Now, when it comes to credit reporting and credit score, it is individually based. Even if your father, like, say your father be owing the whole federal government, that has to do with his own credit score. It's not like a generational cost that will pass from one lineage to the other. I would suggest maybe you DM me, let's redo another credit check for you to really know the main issue. But whoever told you that is giving you bull crap, and it's not correct. I've been in the financial sector for 7 years plus, and I know everything about credit risk management and the rest. And I will tell you that whoever told you that or gave you that report is giving you a totally wrong report and total wrong impression. That's just what I just had to say.
All right, thank you very much. So, of course, I wanted to minute on that as well. That there is no such thing actually. Maybe you might need to check again and get that, but there is no such thing. Your credit score cannot affect even your wife's own. It's not happening. It's not possible. It's a personal thing. Your BVN, your BVN is not connected to your wife's BVN. There is no family BVN. BVN is BVN for a specific account, not all the accounts. So that one is by the way. So concerning the one that my sister also mentioned, that um, what's the question, sef? I don't forget the question. So if I stop paying, won't they get to me? Now let's start from the Lapo home. Okay, I wanted to talk about the Lapo home. So Lapo, we've known them for this crazy thing, like they will lock you up in a toilet. All those things is just to instill fear in you. There's no such thing. Maybe then, not now. Then, so the memories of those days is what people are still carrying. They know bond them well to do that. The memories of those days is what people are they still have in them. Not that they are actually doing it. This early this year, Pampe, they started a kit where, a skit where they will arrest someone, they will bundle the person to inside their car, all those things. People were making lot of kits. All those ones are skits, no be real thing. They're just creating skits for themselves. Nobody, they no bond them well to say they will come to your house and harass you. In fact, for them to come to your house or do something very offensive, if you pay them, I believe that your mumu is on a high level. Nobody should come to, like, they can come on a friendly visit that, bros or sister, please, when are you going to pay us? We need you to come and pay this money so that that one na normal thing. But for them to to harass you or to take your property or to do any of those things, and you are begging them, you need to be flogged. That is why we always tell people, know your rights. You need to be seriously flogged. In as much that we protect their rights, like I said, I have mentioned these times without number. Loan apps, any loan apps that we consider a loan or financial institution microfinance, if their charge, as in their interest rate, is not more than 7%, you can still manage 8%, because you know that carbon sometimes they charge 8%, the charge is 15%, and the right. If it's more than that, they are loan sharks. They cannot do anything. So that's why I started from Lapo. Any real CBN microfinance bank now, normally their interest is around 4.5%, 5%. Nobody can harass you. Nobody. Let that sink in. Nobody. Your mumu is on the high, as in is in another pedestal. If loan app, or I'm not, let me use loan app now. If I say loan app too much, microfinance, Lapo and the rest, Lapo, loan app, microfinance bank in Lapo category. If they come to your house and harass you, and you are shivering and saying something, Joe, please, I will pay your money, something is wrong with you. That's why we are here. Please call us. You should be able to tell them, you know what, this is it. I'm not saying I will not pay your money. You need to be firm. Not that you just be like a Dent or Dundee United and be begging. Tell them, oh, I don't have the money now, so let us restructure. You have every right to restructure. You have every right to say, I don't have the money now, I will pay in this social time. And they have the right to say, okay, because you have defaulted, though, we had 1% or sometimes 2% on that loan. And shikena, we move on with your life. Now that they will start harassing you, talking to you, or in fact, one man was here sometimes ago. He said they collected his phone and they were trying to transfer money. I said, your mumu is high. That is foolishness. For someone to come and collect your phone and be talking to you anyhow, and you cannot give them serious dasbos, serious dirty slap, something is wrong with you. Something is seriously wrong with you. That is it. Every time if you are holding Lapo and the rest and all those real microfinance, all those physical ones, be firm. Don't act as if you are scared of them. Some people, they will come to the house, they will be running. What is wrong with you? Are you? Someone called me this morning. I don't know if he's here, and I will repeat it. Your Dundee is very, very, very is on the high side. Lona called him or called her. Lona called her and told her that, please, this person is owing us, and she said the person don't die. The person died some days ago or something of that nature. Whereas now him be the person, so he's professing that I said you are a stupid person. That's the exact word I said. I'm sorry, but you are a stupid person. That's the exact word I use. Why will you wish yourself? Don't you know that words are powerful? Why will you wish yourself dead, as in by because of loan apps? That is the lowest form of illiteracy. I don't know. In fact, I don't know the language I can use to qualify all this nonsense. You are holding someone, and the next thing is you want. That's how it starts. That's how it will start, and the person will eventually buy it himself or herself. So please wake up from your slumber. Know your right. That's, in fact, we need to make our weekly meetings. it has to be more of knowing your right now. More of it, so that at least maybe we break everybody's head and install all this your rights as a borrower. You install it there. Because sometimes we need higher hand. Sometimes it's required. Maybe because they've stopped using cane in secondary school. That is why we have Dundee United in Nigeria. I think it's possible. It could be like that. They're supposed to use cane to flog many madness from people. And I think we have to start using cane here, online cane. It's true, we have to start using online cane and be flogging people. So that is for microfinance. Know your rights. Stand. We are not in the 80s or early 90s. This is 2025 for cry out loud. Everything is at your fingertips. ChatGPT is there for you to know your rights. Loansharkreview.com is there for you to know your rights. Anywhere you can get everything done, and you must know how to use your mouth. You must know how to wire your mouth. That's it. So the next thing, when you talk about loan app, like my brother said, he said there is a licensed one and unlicensed one. Me, I categorize all of them as unlicensed. Of course, I understand what you are saying. Legally, they are licensed. All of them are licensed, quite all right. But there is a degree of their license. Some operate tier 1, some are licensed by CBN. They are microfinance bank, but they are licensed by CBN. Some are not licensed by CBN, but they are licensed to operate as a money lender based on their license or the tier of a microfinance that they are operating. So that is, well, all of them are registered, but all of them are violating CBN and money lending policy. All of them. The only one that are not violating it in a way, Carbon and Branch, and probably Umber. Maybe about 4 of them or 5 of them. The rest are violating it. They are violating it back to back, back to back. If you are here, if you are owing Pampe, owing Okash, his money, those ones are institutional criminals. They are the one opening doors for smaller criminals to come in. That's just it. So what am I trying to say in essence? What am I trying to say in essence is that know your rights. Anything called loan apps, the money is called unsecured loan, meaning gambling loan, unsecured, no collateral involved, nothing. And there is a string attached, and the string is very easy. Number one, the string attached is that, of course, the interest is high, but not in the form of extortion. The interest is, according to CBN policy is 2.1% per month. That's the benchmark. Even we give them benefit of doubt, use 200% on that loan, on that benchmark, add 200% to it. It will still be around 7.5%. But these criminals will not, they said 7.5% is too small for them. They push it to 35%, 40%, 30%, as in, that is about more than 1,000% increment. 1,000%. All in the name of they want to devour Nigerians. That's exactly what they are doing. They just want to devour Nigerians. So please, if you are owing any one of them, you can never prosper. I know they cost you, that's the reality. You can't prosper. Because they are designed to ruin people financially. So you can't prosper with their money. The only thing you can do is to stop paying them. That's the only thing. Go and do the audit of your life. You will find out that ever since you have been borrowing from them, your life, you have never been, your life now you are just recycling debts. So the best thing you can do for your side is, they can't do anything. Just like, okay, from the question, They can't do anything. Yes,
Monshak,
you heard me.
Monshak, you know the bad thing about this thing is these days these guys have even gone wild that as soon as you pay, they automatically set up without you applying. They automatically credit that same account
Yeah.
again with a higher amount. And it's crazy without your permission.
Yes, now.
It's so crazy. And in the next 7 days, one motherfucker will now start calling you and telling you that you are owing so and so this thing on a loan you didn't even apply for. And it's these guys are just crazy. It's just so saddening.
So every one of us must wake up, know your rights, stand firm, and fight. If you are here, I saw one lady, I think they're carrying a TikTok all around. Many people don't tag me on their post. I has just realized that there are too many mumu in Nigeria. You know what? Maybe he created the post and the account so that people can follow him after following her. After following her, she'll be able to use the money to pay up all their debts. I said, this person in question is not serious. You want to gather money from people to go and pay loan apps. There's no problem. One of our video that I saw, one person was trying to advise her that she should stop paying. They said, "Don't worry, it's their money." Even you can be stupidly right in a way to your own self. You believe that what they are doing is right. That is why many people are called lawful captive. We're Christian here. Many Christians are in bondage. They're in bondage because devil is using the platform of legality to put them in more bondage. That's it. Now, if you commit any sin now, I'm not saying I'm not a grace message. I'm not once saved forever saved. That's stupidity. If you commit any sin now, of course there is conviction that you have sinned, you should repent. But do you know that some people, because of that sin, they can even go and they can kill themselves and say, God can never answer my prayer again with this kind of grievous sin. That does not mean God cannot forgive him. That does not mean the person will not face the consequence of his sin. But the truth is, his sin has been forgiven. So what am I trying to say? Devil, they always try to use this form of illegality to crush people so that people will be in bondage. So I encourage everyone, know your right. You can never finish paying loan apps. They are criminal organizations designed to ruin people financially. They are now in almost all the nations of Africa now. Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia. Tormenting Nigeria, tormenting Africans. And 70% of them are Chinese. Tormenting Africans. And our government, our leaders, open door for them because they first, yes, Cameroon, thank you, sir. Cameroon all over, tormenting everybody, giving everybody serious wahala, serious problem. As in, there is a major problem. Nigeria is even better compared to other country, because that thing is so strange. It's so strange to everybody. They are just raking money, raking billions every month, from ignorant Nigerians. Ignorant, very, very ignorant, as in hyper-realistic ignorance. I don't even know the qualification I want to use again. Some, even as we talk now, some people, their mind say, how would they repay loan apps? So it's a choice. Not be my money you want to use pay loan app anyway. All right, thank you very much. So if you have any question, we have other questions here, but let's open the floor for those who want to ask question here. to ask their question. Billions, Muna, and Desde or Leo Mbappe, right? Please, any question from your hand?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I thank you, the admin, the loan shark. This is my first time of coming up here. So, what we are doing here, I appreciate that because I have saved a lot of souls here in this platform. So, I thank you in a special way for creating this platform. So, my own contribution towards this loan app. For the first instance, this loan of 18, nobody is taking this loan in a clear eyes. It's because of the situation of this country, the economic situation of this country. So when somebody is in need of money, instead of running around to see where he can get money to solve his or her problem, you can easily go to the app and request for the loan. And even as we are talking now, all of us here and outside, many people are still owing the loan app. And even as we still owing, some of us are still need more loan. Is unstoppable, as I can see it. So what is there is that on my own understanding, what I see there is the essence of the loan interest there. The essence of the loan interest there is the major problem there. But if I may say, if the person that collected a loan, that in the due time of that loan, if he has the money, let him renew his, let him pay his loan. So, but that excess of a loan is where we can be talking to know whether we can see anything, any solution about it. So that is my contribution there.
Okay, so let me start from where you stop before I allow others to talk. Thank you very much
Okay.
for your contribution.
Okay.
Now, you said something, I would love to, not to correct it, but just
Yeah.
to highlight a number of things for you.
Yeah.
You said because the situation of this country
Yeah.
is, that's why people are going to loan.
Yeah.
That's not totally true. The reason is that loan app is not true because many people started borrowing this year. So the situation of the country has always been like this over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And people can actually do without loan. That's the truth. I stopped borrowing 4 years ago, or close to 4 years ago. Not because I
Yeah.
don't need money. Not because, but because I have trained myself not to go down in that route. So I have to find every other means to get money. Now let me explain that aspect that we didn't get. Loan apps reconfigure your mind that you need money. They reconfigure your mind. They distorted your mind. It's a psychology. How? I'm not sure if you are a phone user here. You must have seen loan from O Cash, from all these palm credit, borrow 100,000 naira to pay 110 in 6 months.
Yes.
Why? What are they trying to do? They are trying to reconfigure your mind. Even at that
Mm.
moment, you don't need that money. You just abandon it. What are they doing? Because borrowing is, I mean, money is something that everybody needs. You must have money. whether you like it or not, except you are not living, except you are a ghost. You must need the money rather. You must spend money. And there will always be downtime for everybody. Always. There will always be downtime. Downtime, that does not mean you may not have money. You may have 100,000 naira, and that 100,000 naira is actually a downtime. Sometimes ago, early this year, I wanted to pay my children's school fees. I had about 400K with me. That 400K is not enough to pay their school fees. That's my downtime.
Yeah.
Downtime. So at that moment, I can say, I want to pay, 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 I want to pay. Go and borrow, let me quickly pay it. I said, well, you know what? I don't have it until next month. So I was able to train my mind to say, okay, you know what? I'll wait till next month. If they like, let them send them out of school. But unfortunately for most Nigerians, Loan App has been able to reconfigure their mind such that any small thing like this, they will run to Loan Apps to go and borrow money. That is the power of advertisement. That is the power of words. So in a way, I will not agree totally with what you are saying. I understand perfectly what you're saying, but you need to reconfigure them. If you don't reconfigure it, you are going to mess up everything because they are going to ruin you financially. Now, the second one here you mentioned that if they borrow money 2 or 3 times, that they should pay back. Logically speaking, what you are saying may be right, but the truth is, you don't use one person situation to judge everybody. Now, people that are owing, let's say you are owing one of these criminal loan apps, and they will be the one to even suggest another one for you that go and borrow from this loan app and pay them. Do you know that one loan app, they have, some of them, they have as much as 40 loan apps, as much as 30 loan apps. So they are borrowing from one, they are borrowing from different, from many of their loan apps. Now, another thing you need to understand is that the moment you borrow from one, they have your record, they have your details. If you pay one, the rest will start calling you that come and pay. They will start calling that come and pay. Now, this is the problem. As long as you are borrowing from them and they are with their interest, high interest, you can never prosper financially. You just be moving from one cycle to the other, from cycle to the other, from another cycle. You can never prosper. So the best thing to do is to burn that bridge.
Yeah.
Is to completely burn the bridge so that the bridge will not. Now I burned my home bridge 4 years ago, close to 4 years ago. And since that time, there is no room for me to go back. I burned the bridge. One of the reasons why I didn't pay fair money till today is because I don't want them to correct my credit reports. I did not want it. Because some people, the moment you borrow and say you want to pay back, you want to correct your credit report, you mess up your entire life. Some of us are owing, some of us, okay, let me use the word us now. Some people, their credit reports, their credit limit is about 1 million naira, 2 million naira. I just pray for such person, he will not fall into the hands of kidnappers. He will not fall into the hands of one chance box, because they're going to use his account to borrow money. It's as bad as that. So this idea of paying 1 or 2 is relative. It's relative. So if you are owing 1 now, and that one you did not pay on time, your 100,000 naira has ballooned to about 350. We should tell you go and pay 350 or what. So it boils down to people not knowing their rights. Now, sorry, it's not an offensive question. No. Can
I
you tell
understand.
us now? Can you tell us 1 or 2 policy that backs you up as a borrower? Do you know 1 or 2 or 3? that I am a borrower. So these are the things I must know so that um, I'm secured with loan apps. Do you get the question, sir? It's for everybody. Please, I want everybody to participate. Use the comment section. Tell us one so that all of us will learn together. Tell us one or two policy or law, CBN law, federal government law, anybody that backs you up that okay, this law is. I'm not saying you should quote section. Just tell us. Just know it. Tell us. So someone just dropped now. Say if loan people call you, insult them back. That's not law. Oral for oral. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for that, man. Oral for oral. No let anybody ruin you. Exactly. That is what we stand for here. Give them water back. But I want a law, as in policy that you can write on, that you can say, with this policy, no shaking. You are free. I want everybody to participate. Or else we are just wasting our time here. Okay, so someone mentioned that they should charge 1 or 2% monthly, not 1 or 2% monthly, 1 or 2% monthly of overdue interest. So please let's get that straight. So overdue interest, I believe that that's what you wanted to type, right? So 1 or 2 overdue interest. So let's hear from another one. They said they will spoil my destiny. We want to talk about law. Don't give us all those. Talk about your policy. Now they said this to you. Now tell us the policy that can free you from this nonsense that they sent to you. That's what we're asking. Don't give us don't. That's another thing people do. They will magnify their problem. That's why they are depressed. Instead of you to get that knowledge, you are gathering nonsense. You are gathering nonsense. You keep reading stupid things to yourself. That's why people are depressed. So please, I don't want anybody to talk about anything in the comment section for now until we answer this question. Don't talk about anything else on this comment section, or else I will mute you at least for the next 5 minutes. Let us let us all know our rights. So I want everybody to, even if you have to go to ChatGPT, go to ChatGPT so that at least if 160 people can get 1 or 2 or 3 things before the end of this meeting, and will be fully satisfied. Thank you, sir. No financial institution has the right to defame you or charge more than 1% overdue. Perfect. So if you are fighting them from this angle, you'll be able to fight well. So someone said the interest rate should not be more than 5% before borrowing. That is another perspective. Because CBN monetary policy rate MPR for the year is 27%, which simply boils down to about 2 point something percent, 2.1 or 2.3% per month. That is the percentage CBN lend to microfinance. Give or take, let's say okay, microfinance, so CBN banks too, they want to give microfinance something that go and trade with this, things like that. You cannot tell me that bank will give you as high as, let's say bank gives you as high as even 3%. You cannot get bank loan as high as 3% and give it to another person outside as high as 300%. That's error. So we need to get this. We need to understand this simple logic. The law is to remove your SIM. Okay, the law is to remove your SIM and move on as if you lost your phone. That is a criminal offense. For you to remove your SIM shows that you are committing crime. That is because they can use that alone to jail you. Why must you remove your SIM? Do you get that? So every one of us needs to wake up. We need to wake up. So another person said, thanks, sir. Data protection and privacy, they have no right to defame. So it simply means that if you see any, in fact, let me shock you. If you see any loan app agent sending you your BVN, if you pay that money, your mumu, you need to go back to village. You don't belong to the modern society. Just your BVN alone, because that thing is so sensitive. It's not to be shared publicly. It's not to be shared publicly. So anybody cannot say he wants to threaten you and is sharing your BVN. So it's very, very, very important. So it's very, very important. One policy is borrowers must sign a GSI mandate. You are referring to which GSI mandate? Who is talking about GSI mandate? We are not referring to GSI mandates. This one is GSI mandate. How many loan apps can use GSI in the first place? I said you should talk about your own policy, something that protects you, not general policy, something that protects you as a borrower, so that you'll be able to make good decision. So how many loan apps can use GSI? Even bank cannot easily use GSI, not to talk of loan apps. So that's just it. Data protection, thank you, man. They don't have the right to disclose your details to third party. Exactly. All these things, you must know it like the back of your hand. Nigerian constitution guarantees rights to privacy, so tracking and putting my details out is wrong. In fact, if they said, Ogazink mentioned something that my wife, I cannot go to bank and say, my wife, I want to know his account details. They cannot give me. They cannot show it to me. For you to know, how much this thing is. Data protection.
Yeah.
So look at this stupid person now. If you know you want to talk, if you have anything to say, come up. Let us discuss like man to man. Come and discuss. That is, you will know that, oh, this person, his head is correct. Let us come and discuss. So don't alter my comment section. I know there are many loan apps agents here. They are dogs. Williams Elewure or whatever your name. If you know you want to defend loan apps, come up. Let us ask questions. Come up. Don't disturb my something. So another question say, CBN requires that debt collection process are fair, cautious, and transparent. You cannot be bullying me every time and expect me to do something against you. I mean, to pay the money. You cannot expect me to pay the money. So they should be able to grant you a cooling period and loan restructuring. So any loan apps, CBN license, any loan app that cannot give you cooling period or loan restructuring, tell them that their money is gone forever. Their money is gone forever. So this William or whatever your name is, before I even block you, come and defend all in the nonsense you are saying. Come and defend it. Let me see if you are up. If you are sure of yourself, come up, come and defend. You don't need Mongol here. We need people with sense. Yeah.
Lord Shak, excuse me. I will back in some minutes, please.
Yes, no problem. Thank you. You can drop off so that.
Okay.
So please, it is very, very important we know this thing very, very, very well. Thank you very much. So let's just hear from others. We have too many people. Is the guy coming, or we should just remove him from this place? Because too many, we don't need Mogul here. We need people with data highly intelligent, that can defend. If you want to defend borrow loan app agents, you are welcome 100%. Come with your facts that this is why loan app they are good, they are this, they are this. We all talk, we deliberate on this, not to become a mongon on my comment section. Don't want that. Come up if you're sure of yourself or you leave this place. So billion Muna, are you here?
Yes.
Or Thursday, are you here?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good, good evening, everyone. Please, I have a question to ask, but before I ask the question, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I think earlier today, loan bureau or whatever they call them, they sent me message and then to my sim, direct to my sim, and he said they called my name, Destiny Aden. And this is a credit
I
bureau.
beg, don't send anything. No credit bureau can send you a message. For what?
Okay,
Check
he
the
said
check.
he said that from now on that my BVN will be blackmailing, like they will blackmail it, and then
That's what I'm
they
saying.
now send
You read too much of
they now send me a
jargons from loan
they
apps.
now send me a link. Okay, so they
All
now
those things
send
that you
me
are
a link.
saying, they are nonsense. They are loan app way of putting fear in you.
Okay, so when I log into the link they sent to me, they asked me to pay 5,000 naira just to see my credit score. So I laugh. So my question, my question there is, like if I'm not paying them because they have done enough, I'm not paying again. I've been paying for over a year plus. I said this the last time I came to life. I said it before. So I've been paying them for over a year now. I'm not ready to pay again because the money is too much. So now, did they have any right to deduct money from my bank? Because they have done already from my FCN. I have three bank. They do remove money from my FCNB. So I don't know if they are actually the one or there is something else. Because I contact my bank and my bank said I should check if I'm owing any loan app or so.
They were able to deduct money from your CBN because number one, you probably bind your card, or which loan app deducted money from your CBN, your FCBN, FCMB.
Oh cash.
It's because you bind your card now. So what do you expect?
But the card has been expired now, so how did they still have the access of
The link you clicked on, who sent the link to you?
the link I put on?
You
I
clicked
put
on.
on the
You
app.
said you followed the link and saw where they said you should register to see your credit score.
It's credit bureau themselves now. They sent it to me earlier today.
Which credit bureau? What's the name of the credit bureau?
Credit bureau cannot just be sending link to people
Send you
to come
direct
and.
email. Oh.
I don't know. That is in my message. I can after this live. I've dropped it already for you. I've
Well,
dropped it for your
It's
what
of
I
inbox.
the
have to
loan
say
app.
about this is, in this very situation we all find ourselves, you just clicking on any link you see is not wise and is not good. Be very conscious of the link you open. You understand? Now, you said you don't remember binding your card and whatever to your loan, any of the loan app
Yeah.
you collected loan from, and now they have been deducting money from one of your accounts. Some of these things could be as a result of you carelessly clicking on any link you see. Let's say, okay, this link directed you to credit bureau. Next link you will be clicking on, do you know what it will be landing you into?
Abio.
So you need to be very careful. You are in their den already. We all find ourselves in their den. But at this very stage, everybody needs to be very careful, conscious now, because now the same way you are trying to avoid them, the same way they are coming looking for other means now to get at you. So you should be very careful, please. Thank you.
Link is, I don't know, I see no reason why people will always click link. Oh. Some people, they just want, that's how they will click and download APK, thinking that nothing can happen. And that's why people are in bondage. So stop.
At this stage, I don't know when you have joined this group, the last person that spoke, because we've been talking about being careful in clicking on links for a while now. So I don't know why somebody will send a link to you and you just go and click on it. It's very risky. Oga has
The link,
mentioned it.
I'm not. They asked me to log in, but I did not, cause the login, they asked me to pay 5,000 naira. So
But
that's
you
when I
already
don't
click it
like.
for you to get to that stage now. They're asking you to pay 5,000. You should be careful. Oga has mentioned this thing several times that we should not just click on any link sent to us. We should all be careful about clicking on links.
I think one thing she needs to understand is, see, let me tell you one of the thing about links. Links can be, we have official links. They will just throw it at you. All they just need is your click to grant them permission to do whatever they want to do. You understand? So we are not saying you clicking link. Yeah, maybe you commit one grave, although it's a grave mistake anyway. But you should just be careful, because if you want your bank details or your account to be safe, for you not to be getting any.
Hello. I hope it's not from my hand.
I
No, I think
Okay.
it's depends. So what we're trying to say is that just be careful in clicking onto any links, because even the one that you have clicked, that you don't know the damage that you have done for yourself already, because they will have access to some of the things that you think, that are so vital to you. They use that to hack into your system and whatever. So that's why we have been advocating that
I
you
did
should
not
just.
log in. Oh, I've not logged in just to click and
But
check.
how did
Cause
you
some
not
of
get
them,
the
if
money
they
they
see,
asked you for 5,000 if you didn't
It's
log
I
be
did
like
in?
not
say,
log in.
it's like you don't even understand what we're
I did
saying.
not put
You say
anything
you
my
did not
details.
log in. Who told you that they really need to? Who told you that some of the acting really need you to log in?
I wonder.
So anyway, is that your question?
Yeah, that's my question. I just wanted to know if since they showed me my BVN, oh, actually. So I want to know if they will have access of them
One
deducting
thing
money
I
from
want
any of my
to tell
bank.
you that the credit bureau will not send those things to you directly like that. That I know for sure. They will never send something. So these are just the agents still at work. They are using every means now to get at us because they know that we are also working against them. So I even saw some letters that they sent to me, like from EFCC and whatever. I was like, what crime did I commit that they are now sending the EFCC is sending me letter when they've not arrested the former Kogi state governor and all that. That they want now is me now that they want to come and arrest for what? You know. So, but if like we are saying, if you know you're right, or whatever they are sending to you, you just overlook it and just keep it. You don't just let that to be scaring you and making you to go and start clicking on what you don't know. So that's just the way what I want to
All
say
right.
rather.
Thank you very much, ma. So let's hear from others before we continue with our question. There are too many questions here today. Billion Muna or Nadia Abella, and please, if you have any question, feel free to ask your question now. Nada Abella Bula, let me bring people up.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. I have a situation that I need clarification. I applied for a loan It actually started as this FG alert stuff, which I thought was a grant, but it's like they directed the site to a credit direct loan app, of which I think to the tune of about 2.4, and it was not stated there the percentage that I was supposed to be returning, even though from their app it is 22% that was written there, which I feel is per annum. But subsequently, they've been removing about 225,000 from, because it was directed to, from my eyepiece, that's directly from my salary for the past I think 14 months now. Initially, I was thinking that by the end of a year, it should have been settled, but it continued. And so far, I have paid close to 50% extra of what my capital, of what I borrowed. That's like 3.6 already. So I had to go back, took my eyepiece, my pay slip, and saw that it was credited to, the deduction was credited to Credit Direct. So I happened to check online and saw that they had an office in just, I think it's a subsidiary of FCMB. Okay. So I went there and they were now telling me that the interest rate is 4.95 and that I still have, that the time period is 24 months. So the loan will still run till that 24 months, except I want to make a one-time payment, of which they gave me a certain amount. So I don't know, because it now appears as if I'm paying more than times 2 of what I borrowed.
It's 4.5%, right?
They said 4.95 per month.
Okay, 4.95 per month
All right. I
multiplied
want to
by.
ask a question. Hello,
Good
Chief.
evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. So let's please wait. Olaista, please wait. Let's
Hello,
conclude.
Chief. So the loan, from what you just explained, you took a loan. I guess you're a federal government worker, and you
Yes,
took a loan under Credit Direct, which is automatically debited from your portal. Now,
yes.
when this loan was issued to you, was there an offer letter?
There was none.
So they just disbursed loan to you
In
without
short,
you
I haven't.
accepting any offer.
Yes, I didn't even. I just applied I was even thinking that it would not be given. Then what I just saw was the money in my account, I think a month after, without any letter to say your loan has been
And
given or any terms.
nobody called you for
Nobody.
verification.
No.
That's quite surprising. No wonder they could impose the 4.95, because when did you take this loan?
This is like June last year.
So there's no way they would actually impose that 4.95 on you, because as at last year June, nobody was borrowing at 4.95. Everything changed when the new MPR rate became 27.5. So how come they are charging you as at this year interest rates with no communication or what have you? Let's not hold up other people that are asking questions. Please DM me. Let's talk about this. Let's see where we can resolve it. Because it's criminal. What they're doing is criminal.
Okay, sir.
That's just it. So what I would suggest you do, okay, how much before that? How much are you supposed to pay back now? How much are you supposed to pay back? Maybe you didn't pay attention to details,
No,
or
no, what they say is that I'm supposed to pay back about 2 point something now.
how
But
much
if
did you
I
pay?
bring a million, or 1.3, that they will close that. If I pay 1.3 at the spot, then they can close the loan.
Yes. So how much did you borrow in the first place? You borrowed 1 point something
I
million, right?
borrowed 2.4.
Hello, good
Okay.
evening.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Ibrahim.
Mr. Lunshak Review, good evening. How is everybody? How is everyone in the house?
Thank God, though.
Yeah, I'm working currently for Credit Direct. I'm not supposed to be openly saying this, but um, I'm immersed deeply in loan too. Let me not say deeply. I'm owing fair money, OP, rent money, and the rest. And I'm currently working for Credit Direct. Credit Direct is a loan company under the parent financial institution FCMB, as you have just stated. And what he said is correct. From depending on the state you are, their interest rate is between 4.35% to 4.95% per month. That's per month, not per annum.
Mm.
Yes, so I didn't even understand this issue. This issue, is it regarding the payment or is it regarding what?
Yeah. So, Mr.
The issue,
Sunshine,
the,
so what's the issue specifically now?
okay, the issue specifically was that I was not told about this, the 4.95. On the site, you will see 22%, and there was no communication to that. So
All right.
that is
Um, um,
the
okay, let
issue.
me start with that. I'm currently working for Credit Direct for over, this is my third month now. And I'm not working for them directly. I was hired through another company to work for them as a customer support rep. So any issue you will bring up, I must have faced it within those 3 months. Mostly customers will say they didn't even know how they applied and they don't know what's disbursed to them. I'm currently at
Yes.
home, not at work, so I don't have access to the system. They don't give us access through our phone. I will have even checked it for you right now. And I can assure you, Loan Shark Review, maybe he should DM you with his details. Me, I will secretly go and check and I'll be giving you feedback on how he
No, no,
applied the
no,
loan.
no. Do it
I
normally.
can
Do
see.
it. Wait, hello, sir. Do it in
Yes,
a
sir.
legal way. Let him follow you.
If you want to do it legally, I can give you the WhatsApp number you will chat this night, right now. As I'm talking to you, there are some people in the office. We work 247. They will tell
Okay.
you, they will tell you, they will give you in details your loan schedule, how much you have paid, and through which means did you even collect the loan in the first place. How
Okay.
Credit Direct disburse loan is through three method. It's either you go to the bank directly, or you dial star 5120 hash and you book the loan yourself, or you will apply via their app and somebody will reach out to you via WhatsApp to confirm your BVN. So before they will even disburse the loan to you, they will ask you, if you are collecting 1 million and you are paying in 6 months, this is how you will pay. If you are paying in 12 months, they will explain this to you. So I'm currently shocked that how will they disburse the loan to him
No, none
without
of
him
that was
knowing?
done.
Okay,
None
That's
no
of that
problem.
was
exactly
So,
my
done.
sir,
point.
you know
That's
what?
exactly my point because number one, he's a federal government worker. And federal government workers, they actually have a concession. They don't charge them according to the way they would charge a normal working customer. So number one, they disburse a loan for someone without even giving the person an offer letter, which shows the repayment plan. Number two,
Credit Direct, to since he's a federal worker, they won't even give you they don't, how they even collect their loan is through IPPIS. So if you
yes,
don't
I
have
know
an
Yeah.
it's I
agreement,
through
they won't.
IPPIS.
Yes, so they won't. How did they even get your information? How did they get your
That's
IPPIS
the
number?
problem.
How did they get your IPPIS number? This is an issue I can even take to them, that look at the discrepancy. How will he give somebody loan without getting his IPPIS? If you say you are not aware, then how are they removing it from your IPPIS? You
Then
know,
secondly, there
yes.
was no communication with him, like preempt him. You know, when you
No,
when
Sir,
you want to give out the
King,
loan to a
King, King
customer,
Sir,
you
Zeke
ask
say
them.
Ogachi,
allegedly you were not there, and I'm not supporting Credit
Ogachi,
Direct. But what I'm saying is,
Mr. Ibrahim, wait,
yes,
Ogachi,
sir.
we cannot ascertain this because he received the money.
Yes.
Abi, Hope Sunshine,
Yeah.
did you receive the money?
Yes, I received the money.
So most likely, maybe you got the loan through an agent, and the agent did not communicate effortlessly.
Salon Shark Review, I'm telling you, most customers come into our place and tell us that so. You can't just directly believe the customer because he's the victim now. I'm not supporting Credit Direct. What I'm saying is, we do, when you go to court, they will hear the side of the criminal and they will hear the side of the person that they stole from before they rule
Mm.
a judgment. I'm just trying to say let's check both sides.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
That's fine. That's
it's
fine.
possible you dial the code because I cannot get your IPPS without you giving me. I cannot guess your IPPS. I don't know if you understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know, I understand what you're saying.
Ehen. That's
Mm.
number one. Then number two, now the deed has been done. He has already collected the loan. We do not offer loan restructuring, but for certain cases, let him send an email, credit direct, contact at creditdirect.ng. Let him send an email that please, with the situation of things I want to restructure, I assure you, if I will be in the office by Monday, I will personally escalate his issue so that they will restructure his loan. I'm taking it upon myself.
So I think that will solve the entire problem here. So, sir,
You
you know
can,
what
yes,
to do
sir.
now? Just follow my guy here so that he will help you with whatever you want to do.
But
You get that?
I want to state it here on air, me for the sake of recording and everything. I
Mm.
cannot assist him via TikTok here. I'll give him our legal email, phone number, WhatsApp, and everything. Let him call. I
Mm.
will tell him when I will be in the office. Then, if you call me, I will be on seat and I will assist him.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Yes,
fine.
yes, because you
So I
know,
think that solves the problem.
yes.
Mm. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I think now I'm happy that this platform is helping. Now you can even help other people. So please, all of you
Then,
that
sorry,
were,
let me make a statement. Saloon Shark review.
please go ahead, sir.
As I've said, I'm working directly. I'm working. I have I every day I come in contact with FCMB staff remotely. I ask them question. One of the question I ask them is if a person decided not to pay, like for them now, for credit direct they don't give individual loan. Like me now, if I want to apply, they won't give me unless if I'm working with federal government, state government, or a recognized institution for at least 3 months. Now,
Mm.
let's say for example, now I'm working with which institution that is not working with all federal government. Let's say Dangote, and I resigned. I asked them how will they collect their money. They said that money have go. They cannot arrest you. I'm telling you what I did word to word with them. Even them that they are recognized, they say we cannot arrest you. That money have gone. That's why in the first place they initialize everything that they will collect their money through IPPIS because they don't want to holla.
Yeah.
So I'm telling it for a fact that if you are unable to pay, as Loan Shark has been advising, just pause. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
But you know, in
Just
this
like
case now, it is directly
Please,
from
for we that
eyepiece.
is
I even wrote
doing
eyepiece and
POS, are we
a
also
letter.
safe?
now,
Hold
let me answer
Let me check that one
Hope
first,
Sunshine
madam. Hold on, please.
immediately. If you can contact them now, go to their website. You see their WhatsApp number there or their email. Send an email now. Somebody will answer you. Their agent in the office. That one I'm not sure of. Will
Sir,
answer
I
you
think it's
that.
better you follow your route than general email. In my own opinion, everything depends on him. At least we know that, oh, okay, he's getting help from someone that he can relate
In the
with. You know,
system.
that one is generic.
Yes.
It can
Yes,
just,
yes. Even the general email will have one email, but once the email come, it will just go to anybody around. So
mm,
even if he cannot even send to me personally, you
I
send
get
to the general email, then I will pick. I will just pick.
it up,
I will not
yes.
be in the office till Monday in the evening. I work
Mm,
night shift. That's why I say I know somebody is there. If he's pressed, let him message now. Lay his complaint that if what you are saying is true, I promise you 100% they will assist you. I did not apply for this loan, but this is what happened. Lay the complaint. Even if it's the sales agent that is booking the loan because he want to have high sales that force the loan on you, I'm telling you that person he'll be penalized. He'll be
okay.
penalized.
So that's fine. Now, this I think you are actually an answer to some of our problem. And part of the problem is that some people believe that if you are working, you are holding loan apps, you will not be able to work in a financial institution. This my brother now. He joined Credit Direct 3 months ago, right?
Loan shark,
And
let me even bust your head. As of 5 months ago, I messaged you through WhatsApp. I was one
yes,
that told you my sister is
I
working
remember,
in
yes, I
Nigeria.
remember now. I just dey remember now.
I was scared that I don't even know what to do. Loan
Mm-hmm.
shark, I told, as at there when I messaged you, I was owing 16 loan apps. You told me don't pay. Only pay fair money when you are
Fair
able
money
to.
when you are able.
I went and sell my Samsung. I sold my tab just to pay loan. I didn't hit your advice. Aside that one, if you go and check out it, I told you my father had to give me about 1.6 million to pay loan. Up till today, I'm still in that loan trap. I told you
Told you.
when I realized that loan will not do anything is when I told my mom loan apps are threatening to defame me. Allow them to defame me. If they defame me, they don't have any leverage. Na me cause wahala on top myself. Let me bear the blame. She say no. She will look for money. I say me, I will not pay. Loan shark review. You told me that immediately they defame you, that's when you are free. And I can promise you, they have stopped calling me. They are not even calling me again. The only the only thing I know I do between me and my God is I will send back your initial money. If you borrowed me 30,000 when I have, I will send your 30,000 back and I will delete your app. I will not even owe your money, but that's what I do to myself. And look at me. When I was being employed, nobody checked my record. And
That's what we're saying.
to even bust your head, the credit direct, since I was hired under another outsourcing company that trained me as a customer support for credit direct, I applied for the loan in credit direct. And the same procedure, somebody called me that, where are you working? I say I'm working for these people and I'm working for you indirectly. They said, we cannot give you loan because you are owing fair money. And that's all. Did not terminate my contract, did not do anything.
So I hope all of you that are asking that question, you don't sabi now. So thank you very much for your impact, insightful impact. And I will also advise you here, at least if you are a civil servant in state, maybe state or federal, instead of you patronizing criminal loan apps that will destroy your credit report, that will destroy everything you have worked for. At least 4.5% is still fair. At least it's still fair. That is still within the scope of CBN. So even if you go for that one, it's still better than you looking for quick jara jara money that will eventually mess up your entire life.
Please let me not take much of your time. You see, Credit Direct, when I started working with them, I said, to, I have gotten the perfect opportunity to learn about loan. Then, if they give you loan today and you feel you don't want that loan, within the next 74 hours, 72 hours, you can return that loan, entire loan. They will not even charge you interest.
Yes, now that's it. Now that's
Collect
how it's
100
supposed to be now.
month, you are paying 104,000 now, 4.5% interest. The only issue now, they will do one manipulation that even me as their staff, I don't understand. Within 6 months, you'll be paying maybe 140, 150. But if it's within 1 month, you pay 100,000 for 104,500 or so.
So
So another thing is, like you just said, you mentioned something earlier that if you collect and pay, you are building your credit report. If you want to help yourself, collect, then don't pay. So that anybody that even want to give you the day you are tempted will see that this person is a bad borrower and he will not give you. That's the logic. That's the logic. Because if you, how they pay, how they give you loan, how they give out loan is not if you have not collected loan before. No, it's if you have collected and pay back, you'll be building your credit score. And any institution that comes, you see that this person is a good person. Let us give him high loan. The person that collect and pay in their eyes is better than somebody that doesn't have any loan at all. So if you want to help yourself, collect even if it's 5,000 naira from fair money registered one, then don't pay back. Nobody will give you 1 naira again. As little as 5,000, collect. That's my input.
even 1,000, they will not give you again.
1,000. And in their eyes, 5,000 naira and 1 million is the same thing. If you collect 5,000, you collect
Design,
1 million.
please mute your mic. Design, please mute your mic. So thank you very much. So not to waste our time, let's move on with our our question and answer. So, Allah Esther, please over to you.
Okay, sir. My question is, I borrow money from Okash, though I'm not the type that like borrowing. But anytime I'm watching a movie in my phone, they will just be tempting me until I download their app from Play Store and borrowed money. And now, by the end of this month, my money will be due, and which I don't have money to pay for now. I don't have. Though I will pay their initial money, but presently I don't have the money. And also, I'm doing POS and I have other business I'm doing. I hope they will not have access to my POS account.
So, did you hear what my guy said, Mr. Ibrahim? Did you hear what he said?
No. Okay.
You mean you did not hear everything that he said? Okay, after 5 minutes,
Idan
mute,
wani yana yi
mute,
magana,
mute
wani ya
apps.
haida ka dawo mai magana da gaba, na sai dai ki yana bacci ki danna ta surutu.
Yeah,
Fine, please mute your mic now.
I've already mute him. So. No, let's be realistic now. So, you mean what he said about borrow, collect, and everything? You did not hear that aspect.
Okay, I heard him.
Uh, so how come you are still, you should be able to know what to do by now? And you said
Okay.
something that you borrow money from them you don't have, and you want to pay back the capital or something. Well, how long have you when did you join? Have you spent about an hour here, or this you're just joining? Because we explained everything that paying bit by bit is a waste of money.
Okay.
Is that you don't pay at all or you pay? And the best thing, you said something now, and that is how you most people are in bondage, because their advertisement. One of the things that we need to work on is to make sure that they scrap loan app advertisement completely from Nigeria, because they are using that to reconfigure our mind. The moment you hear that borrow 100,000 naira to pay 110 in 6 months, what are they trying to do? They're trying to reconfigure your mind so that anytime you need money, I mean, you are short of money. One way or the other, that barracuda spirit will come and whisper to you that the Okash is there, and that's the beginning of sorrow. So,
Salosha, can I make a statement?
yes, sir.
But my question is now, if I didn't pay, I hope they will not tamper with my POS account or any other account.
Miss Esther, they will not tamper with your account. Okash and Easy Money, they are under Blue Ridge Microfinance. And even
Okay.
though their interest rate is high, check your OP. If you are owing, they will not touch the money inside your OP. That's one good thing about them. They are not like PAMPay. Even though they have a very high interest rate, they will not touch the money in your account, so you are secured. But Saloon Shark, even if you check your Telegram group, people are now using this education we are trying to educate us to use it against themselves. Instead of them to stay away from the loan app, you will hear people saying, omo, new loan app don comot, omo, go collect. Even in this your comment section on this TikTok live, people are now using it instead of them to stop borrowing
Sir,
at all.
sir,
Yes, sir.
you are in that group and you saw something like that,
Yes, sir.
the next thing you should do, if I will blame you for that, the next thing you should do is to report to any of the admin and we
I'm
remove
an
the person.
admin there now. I'm an admin there. You
And
gave me
so
an
you are an admin there and you are saying this instead of you to block the person. You know you need
Gallon shark. People are too very
you need to
stubborn.
fix fine.
They are very, very stubborn.
Salon Shark.
Regardless, see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you see anybody mesmerizing our group, they are poisonous. What they are saying is poisonous. So the next thing is to remove them, block them immediately. You have the power to block them.
Yeah, Saloon Shark. Let me say something. Saloon Shark, you see, as stupid as a goat and chicken, they can never enter fire. No, no, as stupid as they are, people don't know that these loan sharks are fire. And until they have done you damage, I'm trying to talk in relation to she has seen she used to see their ad. If you see if the ad is fire, will you touch it? No. It's because people still have the mentality that these things will save them. It will not save you, it will damage you. By the time you know that this thing is fire, even if they are offering you free money, you will not take it. It's a devilish something. It's a cult. Yeah, have you ever seen anybody prosper with loan, Miss Esther? So if you keep configuring your mind that their ad will make you touch it, okay, how did you used to don't you see alcohol ads advertisement? You used to buy alcohol? No, because you feel alcohol is a bad thing, it's a negative something. So that's how these loan apps are. They are devilish, is fire. No matter
Sir,
how. Yes,
I
sir.
get what you are saying, sir. See, let me tell you the one thing about loan. Loan is different from all the things that you mentioned because loan has to deal with something that everybody needs. So it's a major deliberate action that one needs to go for. So it's different from gambling. For those who are playing lotto, it's different. Loan is far worse than that because with loan, it's like a cancerous cell that is heating up your finances. That's number one. Now, it takes special grace, or if you have been wounded, to know that, oh boy, it seems I have to detest this thing. And one of the, like we said, not one of the best way to detest this thing is to burn the bridge. Look at what you said just now. You said you didn't pay fair money. Let me tell you something. If you pay fair money, you'll be tempted to go back to borrowing. That's the problem. The reason is that you have opened the bridge again. So unlike this my sister now, as in they keep up posting, they keep showing art to her regularly, and every one of us here keep showing art to her regularly on regular basis, games, playing game. They will ask you watch video and things like that. What are they actually doing? They are reconfiguring our mind. That's the power of words. So they are reconfiguring our mind such that if you are in need of a particular thing, you know, you know what? Let me quickly go and get a loan. Let me quickly go and get. And one way or the other, something can happen that will put you in a very tight corner. Let's say you have nothing to eat for the night. You have nothing to eat for the night. That's a very tight corner. You'll be forced to go and borrow. So the best way to go about it is to burn the bridge. When you have no money to borrow, like me now, nothing can make me to say I want to borrow money because the bridge it cannot come to my to I mean I cannot think about it that let me borrow. Even the credit direct that you mentioned, it's not in me to say I want to go and borrow money from credit direct. It's not. I don't have, as in, I have yanked that thing off. That no, forget about this borrowing thing. Let me work for my money. So even that one itself, they give me morale to be able to work. So what am I trying to say in essence? This woman in question now, she is going to borrow from different loan apps. It's just a matter of time. She's going to borrow from different loan apps. That's how we all started. All of us. That's how we all started. We started from OPay, from Okash, from His Money, from Fair Money. And now we are owning 16, 17, 20, 30 loan apps. And she has started our journey now. And if she's not willing to burn that bridge, that's how she will end up owing hundreds of millions of naira. It's a major thing. Please, what I'm saying specifically, if you see anybody talking about, oh, new loan don't come up on our platform, don't wait. Block the person immediately. Block. We are not raising criminals. We are raising people that will be able to uphold law. So block the person. No question. Block the person immediately. on our Facebook group. If you, in fact, that Facebook is stricter. Once you post something nonsense thing, I will go and check the day you joined the Facebook. Once I realize that it's 3 months old, immediate be no dey be who you wan talk to, I'll block you immediately, because we don't we are not turning okay. Like one of the videos I posted on Facebook 2 days ago, someone reached out to me say, I was explaining to them that everybody should be careful. They are careful that people are using dead person's BVN to borrow money. Do you Could you believe that some people had to reach out to me that, oh boy, so sir, are you saying I can use my uncle's BVN to borrow? As in, I said you are a cost person. I told the person, I said you are a cost person. For you to be thinking that you use yours, I had to delete. I had to, for one person, because of one person, I had to go and delete the video. Coming to, so all the message that I was planning, trying to pass the message that everybody should be careful of BVN, of his BVN. Someone is interpreting it that, oh boy, this is an opportunity to steal. I said, I was very angry. I did blame the person. Maybe one way or the other, our mind or his or her mind has been reconfigured by loan apps. So they are solely as in their major goal is anything when they are in financial mess, even if they don't need money, they have they've successfully reconfigure our mind. Any small thing like this, oh yeah, go and borrow. Any small thing, go and borrow. Any small thing, go and borrow. So that's why we must yank it off. That is why I always advise people. If you tell me, I'll tell you to stop paying. Take a break. That take a break will break that yoke. Because you will not be able to borrow, which is fine for you. It's better for you. That's just it. Sir, Mr. Ibrahim, ever since you stopped borrowing, are you not okay now? As in, you are living fine. I've been now, am I lying?
Saloon Shark review, let's not even go there, Seth. Let's not even go there. No matter how successful you are, Saloon Shark review, no matter how the source of income you are earning, the point you'll start tarnishing yourself is borrow just as small as 10,000. You don't
Money
go
is
be
straight,
that.
they have ruined my shop.
It's borrow as little as 10,000 Saloon Shark review. All your things go down. You don't dey spoil your life with that. Saloon Shark review, I dey do well. I be fashion designer. I get my brand. I be customer service. I dey work for international companies. I never ever work physical work. Say me, I dey work for Nigerian brand. But look at me today. I'm working for a loan company, a lending company. That's a sign that and me. I even realized early. I realized early. What of the people that realize late or thinking loan is a way of life? And one thing they educate us when we started working with FCMB, that almost all our parents that is working with federal government, they have loan on their head.
Yes,
Just
now.
that they will finish paying before the end of their retirement. But the main thing is, what are you using the loan to do? Somebody will use loan money and buy phone. You use loan money and play bet. You use loan money and spend on woman. Are you wise? I don't you need education. So now where the wahala dey? But even most of our customers sef na policemen, na police officers. You go see say they collect loan, they dey on loan steady, they dey comot them for their salary. But the main thing is, what are you using the loan to do? And most of these loan sharks, their target is not the elderly people, is the youths, people that just finished secondary school. That's their target. They know once they torment you, your heart will fear. You go and sell your things, you go and thief money, borrow money to pay back. So the moment you stop paying, that's the day your success continues. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So that's just it. Madam Ola Esther,
Okay,
just
sir.
go and do stop. Which bank did you register with them? Which bank? Which POS are you using?
Money point.
When they don't worry yourself. Which account did you use to receive the money?
Okay.
Don't worry yourself. Just enjoy your life. Block whatever you want to. Just enjoy your life. Nothing, nothing.
All right. Thank
Burn
you.
that bridge. Burn that bridge. Don't pay them. If you must pay them,
Okay.
pay them after 3, 4 years or 2 years. Burn that bridge. Because if you don't burn the bridge now, they will kill you with loan. As in, if you know the
Even
number
my
of people.
husband have started complaining about my shop.
So stop borrowing from loan apps. They have nothing to offer you but financial ruin. Some people want to prosper without going through the process of wealth. Stop borrowing from loan. You cannot be running another business in an loan is running another business within your business, running another life within your life. That's the meaning of loan. It's a terrible thing. Loan is a terrible thing. Very terrible, especially in Africa. So that's just it. Someone is asking the interest. What is you don't have any business with? If they like, let them have 1 billion naira. It's nonsense. If they will eventually clear it by themselves. That's just it. So thank you very much. Nadia Abella, we have a lot of people that want to say something today.
All right. Thank you,
Just
sir.
thank you. Nadia Abella, design. Are you here? Nadia Abella, design. Let me
Saloon
bring
Shark,
you.
before she come up, there's this thing we always keep forgetting. Prayer. We are all Christians, Muslims, and traditionalists here. We should never forget about prayer. Nothing God cannot change. God can change somebody's life within a split of a second. God can change your mentality. Pray as you are avoiding them, be praying. That devil that used to carry your heart to that place, let God not allow it to come your way. We should keep praying and God will answer our prayer. God is a very merciful being. He answers, let's not forget him. We cannot do anything on our own. Yes.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful insight. Please,
Good
prayer.
evening.
Ask God for help. So, good evening. Let's first of all hear from Design or Nadia Abella or Design. Please, are you here? It seems you are not here, so I'm going to drop you now so that we have a lot of people that want to come up. Please, Troy, over to you.
All right. Good evening,
Good evening, sir.
everyone. Okay. I was just scrolling by and I could actually see that we were talking about the loan sharks and everything. So to
Yes.
be honest, I was impressed with everyone's viewpoint and response about it. To be honest, like what I just observed with, because at one point in time I was owing, I think about 2 or 3. And that, I think the one I paid last was what was it called? Was Fair Money. After making the payment, I was even happy that I could not actually like apply for. Again, they even stopped me. Are you with me? This, and ever
Yes.
since then, the mindset of what was it called, of applying has dropped. I just noticed that a lot of youths now are actually addicted. I see it as addiction.
Not that you see it, that is the name. And the name of that spirit is Barracuda spirit. It's a spirit called Barracuda. Within 2 months, they will finish everybody's life. 7 days, they will finish your finances within 3 months. Not that it's an addiction, serious one. Please continue.
Yeah, so I think after then, after I have been unable to like apply again, like even with the little I have, I just try to like plan myself, and I think that's where people actually get it wrong. If you can actually manage the little you have with you, it will be enough instead of think, and people just see it as a way of survival.
That's the problem. Everybody now, more than 70% of your contacts are only loan apps. 20 million Nigerians are only loan apps.
So I
Yeah,
will just the only word of advice just going to give is that please we should try. What really helped me ever since then is like being able to like manage the little I have. We should not always see like taking loan as an option. If you know you won't, in fact, don't even go near it when you know you won't be able to like pay back or in fact just stay away from it. To be honest, that's the advice I'm just going to give for everyone. And to be honest, that has really been working for me. I think the last one I owe is the what's it called? The fair money, and I've cleared it. Pampy at one point in time they keep sending me message. That month I just received salary and I was like, no, let me just clear this thing. And that was how I was able to clear it. And ever since then, the little I have, I try to manage it. That's really helped me a lot, to be honest.
Well, we thank God for your life. Since you have cleared your loan and you've done a new leaf, we thank God for your life. Here, the problem is this: clearing the loan from loan sharks is a major problem. It's causing too much damage. That's the truth. The reason is that the more we pay them, the more the havoc they commit, and they are getting the power is getting too much, too much. The more we pay them, the more the problem. The more the problem. Now, you now, you are free. But in reality, you are not free yet because you have opened that portal. I just pray for you that you should not misplace your phone. That is when you think that
But
you
loan
can.
shark, aside that he's free, he has already empowered them because he has given
Yes,
them
now.
that overdue interest. I believe what another thing we are pushing here is to bankrupt them. If they don't have money to give people, they will run out of business. That's just it. And how will they run out of business? Is by you not paying back anything.
So you know the funniest part, even if the entire Nigerians now save, if they say they will not pay again, these guys they are in money. They are
What have they
they can
collected?
they can effortlessly lose 10 billion naira and still be in business. To know for you to know that these people they've raked billions
That's a
from
pandemic.
Africa.
Oh. That's something, it's a national issue. It's not something that we'll be joking on.
I hope you understand the logic. They can effort if all of us say fair money we are not paying you today again, all of us, and they will lose 10 billion naira, they are still in business. With the amount of money that they have raked, they are still in business. Serious business, they're still in business. If you do the maths, they only need 60% paying customer to stay afloat. Just 60% paying customer to stay afloat. And trust me, too many Mumu Nigerians are paying them heavily. Heavily, people are paying them heavily. So this is not the matter of course, what we are doing, we bankrupt them, but not only to bankrupt them alone. At least let Africans, let Nigerians know their rights and be able to fight from their rights from that pedestal. It's very, very important. For Soko Loan, I don't know if you know Soko Loan. They started 2019. They are as in the grandfather of the filmer. They don't Soko Loan don't threaten people. You will just see, but you will just see the edit from your contact will hear the edit. As I speak to you, they are still in business. They are with so many fine. They don't find them. At least 2022, 10 million. Now every month, now every year, then they pay fine, and they're still in business. Why? Because too many Nigerians are paying them. 2023, they were contemplating that they want to leave Nigeria. Why? Why are they still in? Why are they still in business? Sokolo, they're still in business, raking money from Nigeria. They're still in business. Those guys are making stupid money that That's why I know that for this Nigeria to be great, many people will die. That's the truth. Many people will die. It's just too much. This thing is killing people day and night. And the annoying part is Nigerians don't know their rights. That is the ultimate problem that we have now. We don't know our rights. And as long as we don't know our rights, we continue to remain in bondage. Even for those who know their rights, they are not willing to exercise their rights. That's it. That's the problem. So, anyways, let's just continue with our talk. Thank you, Mr. Troy. Thanks for the updates. But please, I encourage you, go and go and lock your SIM so that if you misplace your phone, you will not see the edit. Now you assume that you are free now, but you are not actually free. You just open the door for criminals to rake money from you. Because number one, what you just did, if you mistakenly enter one chance box, they will use your account to borrow. I just pray that your account is you don't have up to 1 million, 10 million credits. So I will advise you for fair money, go and close down your account. Close down your account. Don't go to their don't go to their social media and be looking for their information. No, because you may end up in scammers den. Be very careful. So write them, send a mail to them, tell them that you want to close down your account, that you don't want to do anything with them again. So that way you'll be free, even if anybody wants to use your account to borrow. Because like I said, many people are looking for BVN to use. And so there are too many illegality regarding this. That's why some people will just receive alerts from loan apps without any, maybe you have been there for like 10, you left them about 2-3 months ago, you just receive alert, bam, bam. You know the reason why you receive alert? Because someone was trying to use your account to borrow money. But the person felt that, the money will be sent to his own account, not knowing that they will send the money back to the initial account that they used to borrow. Of course, they are trying to mitigate that thing now, but regardless, please. And number two, one thing I want you to, what do you say? So number two, one thing I want everyone to do here, please, now that you are free, I know many people are now free from loan apps. This is not the time for you to say, it is time, let me go. We have over 20 million Nigerians that are still in their bondage. All of us combined together, I'm not sure if we are up to, let's say, 500,000. We have over 20 million Nigerians who are still in their bondage, and we must set them free. These people, enough is enough. These people have been raking billions from Nigerians every single month. It is time for us to wake up, to consolidate our effort and fight back. And you know the funniest part, their major target now are the students. Going towards students, killing them, giving them phone. Easy by targeting students to come and pay loan. I mean, to come and buy phone on credit with exorbitant rates. All of them are targeting students. So what we intend to do is to make sure that we have banners across across all higher institutions in Nigeria. And it costs money. Per banner is around 10,000 naira, not even around 10,000 naira. So please, if you have we have the design, I'll make design available next week. If you know you want to support this thing, let us know, please. We will send you the design. We will send you the design. If you want to post it yourself, go and post it. Just help us one way. And if you just want to contribute towards this thing, that's why we won't make it open. It's not that you must contribute. No. If you want to contribute any amount, go to our platform. go there and say, okay, I want to contribute towards design, maybe 1,500, 200, so that we want to print about 1,000 designs,
Now,
1,000
it's
banners.
supposed to be their money or
Because,
salon shark.
sir,
It's supposed to be their own money we use and do that banner. They don't feel they cause us problem unnecessarily.
I didn't get that.
It's supposed to be their own money we use and do that banner.
Their own money. Whose money?
The loan shark money.
Ah, no, 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 no. We can't use loan shark money. Why should we use loan shark money to do banner? So
Those at the matter they just diverse me. I just finish your talk, your boss.
Oh, okay.
I get what I
Seriously.
get. I know. Say the thing
If I have this information on time, was it not last month? I finished clearing what's the name? Palm credit. After that was after they have threatening me, as in threatening me. If I had this information, the money I dashed these people, I wouldn't have dashed them that money. If I had information that after threatening me that they are supposed to pay me 7 million, as Igbo boy, the thing just diverse me, as my head just they break. If I carry two lawyer pay
Belixtos,
them, if I carry two lawyer
Belixtos,
pay the 500,000 naira, and go for
as
that
Five
case.
as they talk like this, ba, I no sure say e get any app wey dey threaten person wey I never collect and see me, I dey live my life.
No,
I don collect palm credit.
Ibrahim. No, not
Yes,
that I'm not living far. Like after I've got the lecture, was it 2 3 days ago from Loan
yes.
Shark review? I relaxed my mind. In fact, I was even telling one of my senior friend that if say I know about this information, I wouldn't have dashed farm credit money
That's
because as it stands now, they're owing me 7 million.
that's it
The
now.
threat is still on my phone. The threat message is still on my phone. I'm telling you, I
Are
did
you
everything
talking of
now.
threat message? Saloon Shark Review, they use my picture. Me while they do business, all my contacts. I dey beg these people say, don't do this, you turn it. As they don't do am now, I see me, I dey live, and I
What
don't
I
do
did,
explain to
there is
people.
one of my friend they called today. New credits called them today. I was owing new credit. I was supposed to pay them, but when I get information, I zero my mind. So they called the gear that I'm using her name for clinical. And the gear called me. I tell them, so now Yahoo Yahoo. Nah, this is 419. Not involve me. If they do P, don't involve. This is a 419ers. Don't involve me. If they do P, that is their business. But thank God. The only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to withdraw by because my plan was to go and buy Android phone of 30,000. Because what they plan now is to start locking people's phone. Use the phone and download that Android and collect my 7 million naira. That thing they invest me, they pay me. But no, I don't hear anything Oga Loan Shark talk.
No matter. So please, whichever like okay, Mr. Gushi said 5 by 5 is like 9,000. Yes, the one we want to do is 5 by 7. But if it is by 5, if that one we need one that at least will be cost effective. So it's very, very important to do that, which is very, very, very
Lisa,
important. Ma?
Lisa.
Yes, ma. So please just wait, ma. So please, if you want to do that, just go to our portal, you will do that. You will see how to go about it. And another one is just go to our portal. Everything that we are working on, all our projects, they there. And then we will pick it up from there. So please, it's very, very important we go about this. And the truth is this, every one of us must stop borrowing. Please, this thing, it has gone beyond just mere borrowing. It has gone far beyond it. Your BVN is at stake, which simply means your bank is at stake. If you know the kind of thing that these people are doing, your bank is at stake. People are looking for BVN here and there to get information, to get something, to use it for all manners of things. It's because it never reach you. That's why we know they know all these things. Many people don't know how they don't how these people are killing them one by one. So please, Loan app is not an option at all. At all. It's not an option. All right, so thank you. So let's start from user 496 or something. Hello.
Okay, thank you, Long Shot. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So my own issue is me. I don't like borrowing, but something happened last. I think
Everybody likes
last
borrowing.
September. Yeah,
Nobody
but
likes
my
borrowing.
own, I know my own. I just because my immediate younger brother, he started borrowing. I think 3 years ago. To the extent that last year, yes, last year when he just called me around 1 a.m. that these people, I don't have money. I asked him how much. He told me that it was for something. Everything started accumulating. So I now told him that we have a cousin in US. And I called immediately. I called out my cousin that in US. Oh boy, surely if anything happened to my brother, he don't borrow money. We need to sort out this stuff. That was started laughing. I said, this is not matter of laughing. So God so good. He told me that I should tell Shola that next month he's going to send the money. And when I called him, it was around on the 2nd of June then. He now promised us on the 2nd July. And I called my brother. He was started panicking again. I told him that thank God that this guy, let me cut the story short. He sent the money. That was settled. So since then, I don't like, but this one that happened to me on September, I need to pay my children school fees. I have some amount of money. And business was not going well. Then even till now. So I borrowed how much? I borrowed just 80,000 from OPay, Blue Ridge. I started paying. When I get to Lagos, I borrow another maybe 50,000. Everything now accumulated to 130 something thousand. So which I pay every 16 tomorrow. I'm supposed to pay now. So, but at least ever since I've joined this platform, I think I can sleep with my two eyes closed. So initially I wanted to pay, but at least with this. And what is the reason why I call for? This my question is, the person that opened the account for me was like my close area friend. He was the one that opened the account for me. He works there at their staff as a staff. Maybe agent, I don't know. Maybe they will have to contact him. Or the other one didn't know my house.
They are open
For
what?
me,
Which accounts?
the OP account, just Mr. Bao, instead of you using GTB, at least just have this OP. Okay, I said, okay, let's go ahead. He now opened the account for me February. So,
Okay.
but me, I'm not going to pay. Although I don't have money, I don't have much now, but at least I'm not going to pay. But my fear is maybe they will not have to contact him because he's the one that helped me to open the account.
That's something. Okash, OPay, and Easy Money, they are two separate apps. They are just partnering, although they are owned by the same company, but they are, as far as Nigeria is concerned, they are separate app. Did
But
you get that?
another thing, sir, multiple numbers today. In fact, about 30 numbers, different numbers. Once I look at my phone, I will just ease.
And you should use Truecaller to block them now. You should know that now. Abi?
Okay, okay, okay,
Don't say,
okay.
oh, that means you have not gone to our website. If you have gone to our website, all of you that are scared of loan apps, you are the one giving yourself unnecessary headache. Go check my bio now, visit our website.
Okay, I will do
All
that.
the information that you want to know about loan apps, register, you will see recovery plan. All the information that you want to know about loan apps, we have put it. All this thing that we are saying now is there. Just go and
Okay,
read. Once you
Um,
read
People are
and
just
don't,
reluctant, and at the same time, I would say they are
and
lazy.
and and
To the
and
extent
lastly,
that,
lastly,
sorry, user, to the
lastly,
extent that the
okay,
response you will give to those loan sharks if they threaten you is there on the website too. If you want to threaten the customers back, we have it there on the website. So if people are actually following up with this website, there will even be less questions here. So we should
yeah,
kindly do that, please.
yeah,
yeah. So please, I encourage everyone here, just go to that website. You'll be shocked that most of your questions, we have answered
right
most
there,
of your questions.
yeah, yeah.
Do you get
I
that
think
now?
I'm okay. Yes, I think I'm okay with that. I will go back to the website to check. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
Good
clear
evening.
now.
I just want to
Yeah.
clarify
So
something.
just go there, loansharkreview.com, the same name. Just add
Okay.
.com to it,
Okay.
and you're free.
Sorry. Good
Okay.
So
evening.
please,
All
it's
right,
very,
sir.
very
Thank you very
important.
much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you all. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good evening.
So
Good evening.
yeah, go ahead.
So I wanted to ask. Yeah, I'm actually just finished school, but around last month, I don't know.
Your voice is very
I'm
low.
just. Yeah.
Your voice is low somehow. Please continue.
Sorry. I'm actually in a place where people are sleeping, so I don't want to talk loud.
Okay. No
Yeah.
problem.
So I was like, I had just finished my project defense, and there were these other criteria of my project that I needed to run, and I didn't really have money to do it. But ahead of my project defense, I had to borrow like 22K from OP. So I don't know. My fear is that this one that OP is like microfinance. I don't know how it is like. Is different from all these ones that you borrow, like you can download all cash and borrow. I don't know how it is. So I don't know. Since I'm owing, like by tomorrow, I think they'll be disturbing me. About I think tomorrow 17th they'll be disturbing me. I just borrowed 22,000 to pay 26. So I don't know if I might pay or no pay.
How many loan apps are you on?
It's just one. It's just I just this is my first time borrowing from OP, and the interest is too much. Just one
Okay. You use this for your
project. Yes,
project defense.
yes, like to round off some kind of stuff for my project defense. That's all.
Don't worry yourself. Enjoy your life. When you have the money, even if it is when you get to NYSC, when they pay you your first salary, return their 20, how much you call it?
They're kind of I don't know. They say they were telling me some my friend was telling me that they used to increase it by 1 day.
That one is none of your business. Increasing it. Okay. We your panic now. Stop the increase. Will you stop it?
No,
So why are you stop about something that you don't have control over? Huh? And you don't have any problem. You are the one giving yourself unnecessary problem. Just keep. You don't have the money. Do you want to go and sleep still?
no.
Uh-huh. Enjoy your life. Just move on with your life. Go to that website and check it. Enjoy your life. Move on. They can't do anything. You say oh, it's money, right?
Yeah, there's the one they use from OP. I've forgotten. I think it's Easy Money.
It's
Something
this
like that.
money. Yes. Enjoy your life. When you are now stable financially, return the reason why I said you should return the money is because this is your first time.
Okay.
Return the I'm not saying you should return the amount they if you like, act stupidly and be paying small small. You are postponing evil days. Just leave it. Leave it. If you pay
Like I've
small
actually
small, let me tell you, if you pay small small, let's say you have 10,000, you pay it, that money will balloon to about 200,000 that you will not be able to pay again. Did you get that now? Because the
yes.
more you pay, the more it becomes difficult. They will be renewing it for you over and over and over and over. And let's say you pay let's say it's 26 now. Under normal condition, by the time it gets to under 3 months, they're supposed to stop adding overdue interest. But if you stupidly pay 10,000, 5,000, they will set it back to day one. It will keep increasing like that. But if you allow it to stop, by the time it gets to 30,000 or 35,000 or 40,000, it will stop. It will not go again. But if you pay any money, it will keep climbing.
So
That's
if it
not
should
it.
reach like that, by chance if it should reach at 40K, make I not even bother at all.
So you want to bother when it is 30K or what?
No. Like make I just come on my mind self as you guys as like
Comot your mind for the next 6 months. Enjoy your life. When you get to service, when you get your first salary, go and pay. You pay that 26,000, you check it. You check the amount that is there. Most of the time it's going to be around 40. You can say you want to pay that 40 on and off. Or if it's more than that, enjoy your life. When they need their money, they will call you and they will call and they will negotiate. Okay, this is the amount I can pay. let me pay 40,000 and you clear the rest. Don't go and pay anything. That's how it works. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom. If many people listen to some of the things that we are saying here, they will not be in a mess today. Look at what Mr. Ibrahim said now. He eventually spent millions, he wasted millions of naira, all in the name of no. So it's your choice if you want to waste your money or you want to put yourself under
Pressure.
unnecessary headache.
Under pressure.
That's it. People are just giving themselves unnecessary pressure that they are not supposed
Beyond,
to.
beyond, do you hear what he said?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, he said you should relax yourself, focus on your project if that's what you're doing currently. Then if you're done with your project, both the defense and everything, go home
No,
and
it's
rest.
gosh. It's gosh, not me. It's gosh. I was saying
Okay,
it.
sorry, gosh, Abi.
Mm.
So
Yes.
go home and rest, gosh. You get. Don't put
Yeah,
your
yeah,
mind
yeah.
in the fact that you're
Then
owing them. Are you hearing me? Don't put your mind in the fact that you're owing them, that you
hello,
have something to pay.
my network.
Then if peradventure you get that particular amount you borrowed, the reason why he told you that is because this is your first time. If
Yes.
peradventure tomorrow you get that particular amount, that 22,000 that you borrowed, return back exactly that
Mm.
22. Even though what you're seeing in the app is 100,000, return back that 22,000 and end it there. Do
Shikena,
you
you cannot
understand?
with your life. You cannot.
Nobody will come and arrest you. Nobody will stop you from going for NYC. Nobody will stop you from traveling out because of app that a company that is not registered in Nigeria. They are just they are not registered in Nigeria. They are just what they call them. What they call them used to host a hostel. When you don't have room in the hostel, you are squatting. They're just squatting. They're just squatting. And know that they're not squatting and making damages. When you have a roommate that is squatting and is making damages, you have to chase him out. But Nigeria, go to Nigerian system, we can't chase them out. This Nigeria is corrupt. They don't focus on that angle. So go and live your life, do your project, do whatever you want to do. If they call any of your contacts, that is those ones that use as your alternative contact, tell them that you don't know what they are saying, that these people are scam, that nobody should involve you, that is just scam. Don't agree that you know anything about. It's a scam. Don't involve me. I don't know who they are. Who they are. As simple as that. So that if you tell them now, if the people call back tomorrow, they will not pick the call again. You get. So please do as he said and calm yourself
Okay,
down.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So just visit that our website. Most of these questions to understand how.
Loansharpreview.com.
Mm.
As it
Okay.
is written here, right?
Loan Shark.
Yes, sir.
I visited that app, that website in the evening. It was not loading.
Not loading.
Yes, I
Do
tried
you have my
to
WhatsApp?
do
Let me
some
see.
things. Huh?
Do you have my website? My WhatsApp.
No, I don't have a WhatsApp.
My number. My
I
number
should
is
go to.
my. Okay, let me see. It's actually loading. Maybe you can refresh because it might be because of the security that we added, but just
Okay,
refresh and you should be able to see it.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So Ade blinked and then De Young and double A.
Yeah, good
I
evening.
just see it. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Before I continue with mine, and I want to ask some people that you can also download Truecaller with just 500 naira in a month. It can save you every month because that's what I'm doing since I start listening to your program. 500 naira, I subscribe for 3 months now. When I first start, they have stopped. I don't receive their call or notification of their call for just 3 months that I did their subscription, which is 1,005 every month, 500. And I want to talk about this IPPIs that someone said that they borrow money. Like I had when I was working somewhere, there's a woman that is working as a state government worker. She told her son, maybe her children, maybe they are two or three, I don't really know, that he told them their her bank password, everything about her bank, IPPIS, BVN, NIN. He told their children about it. Do you believe that those children went through her back to go and borrow loan of maybe 800,000 through her back? They went
Mm.
through her back to go and borrow this money, and she don't know. She was expecting a lot the following month. The next thing she saw that they get 100,000. She say what happened? She was not asking until she now found out that it was her children that borrow. Why? It's because she gave her children all the information about her through her bank, her PIN, everything about her working. She trusted her children and gave it to. So people are now wondering that maybe someone used their BVN or their information to borrow money. It's because some of them has already revealed their information to their friends or to their loved one or some people that they really trust about. That's what I want to say about that IPI that you are talking about the other time.
You mean IPPIS number? Are you referring to the IPPIS number?
No, I'm talking about all these IPIS, like all these state government forecasts, like this credit,
Credit
like
direct.
all these government forecasts. You want to borrow money through bank.
Sorry, I
Those
think
their
you know you
loans.
want to borrow money as from federal worker.
Civil servant.
They only need your
Yeah,
IPPIS and your BPN.
I'm talking about those civil servants that they are already, maybe she has already borrowed before, maybe she uses it as a purpose, but she was not, maybe she has revealed her information. She revealed her
Let
information to
me
her children.
let me quickly help you on that, please. I've worked for one microfinance bank before. They call the bank Mutual Trust Microfinance Bank. So what you are talking about is that those one they offer loan to only civil servants. Like maybe if you are working in FRS, the immigration and this thing, so they will ask you to provide your IPPIS number, your date of birth, your BVN and all of that. But even before they disburse that loan to you, they will still call directly to confirm. They will still make a call to confirm if you are the one applying for the loan. So if the woman says she maybe give out her this thing to her children and all of that, definitely they were able to pick the call even when they call also to make confirmation that are you the one applying for the loan? Because this is something that I've worked with this bank for like I worked with them for like 2 years. It's a ba-
So
it's a loan.
yes,
It's a
you are
loan.
right. So
Yeah.
what he's trying to say may not be the IPPIS own. I mean the federal government own. Maybe they use his account to borrow from OPay, Okash, and all these unlicensed loan apps.
No, it's
So
not
it's
loan app
difficult
from bank.
from bank.
Yes, her bank, the bank that she's working. She's working as a local government. She's working under local government as a
Civil
teacher.
servant. Civil servant.
Yeah, civil servant.
That one is different now. The reason why it's different is because you said something just now. They use his account to borrow. They have access to his PIN, to our PIN rather,
Yes,
and
BVN,
everything.
all
So
this
that
information.
one is so when they disburse the money, they disburse the money to our account, and those guys
Yes,
transfer it. It's as
yes,
simple as
yes.
that. If that one can happen to anybody, that one is a normal thing. The one that you need to be careful of, especially if you are a civil servant here, please, your IPPIS number is very, very important. So what these people normally do, the what do you call it now? The error in that IPPIS number is that I mean the scam, because there is a scam around it too. Gary, please mute your mic, your keyboard they talk. So there is a scam around it as well. What they do is they will call you, maybe you request for 100,000 naira. This can take plenty. Please, if you are a state worker or federal worker, please be careful. They will call you. I mean, all these agents, now them they do am. They maybe you requested for 40,000, 50,000 naira loan, or let's say 100,000 naira loan. They will credit your account with about 400,000, and one of the agents will call you and tell you that please, so you made a mistake, there is a mistake, please refund the money back to this money point. They'll give you another account so that they will help you correct it. If you refund that money, tell yourself, okay,
God.
Tell yourself what's in law. So that is it. That's number one. Number two, they can also apply for a loan on your behalf. They apply for a loan on your behalf, saying, a loan has been they have your BVN, they have your IPPIS number, especially your IPPIS number and BVN. Once they get those two, they will use your details to apply for a loan. So you receive the loan, maybe 500,000. One of them will now call you. Your loan sorry, we there was an error in your from your hand that we mistakenly credit your account with so amount 500,000. Please, if you know it's an error, please return it back to you provide another account. If you return the money, you don't cast with that too. So please, if you are a civil servant, you need to be very careful so that they will not use your money, your IPPIS number to borrow money like that. So IPPIS is for there is no loan that no loan they use IPPIS. It's just for it's only all these credits by credit direct full fledged microfinance. No loan now like IPPIS. They don't accept IPPIS. IPPIS is basically for state and federal workers. Okay, so thank you very much. So let's continue with our. Thanks for the information, Mr. Dion. So double A,
Welcome.
are
So,
they?
and
Yeah.
I want to talk about. I wanted to tell people about loan that they shouldn't borrow, that I'm owing, that is not good, that is not that. The forest part, those people that I was not advising, I'm not telling them about this loan stuff. Next thing, they will tell me that they have already collected it after 1 month, 2 months, about 3 weeks. And I say, But me, I was trying to preach to you that don't collect something like this. Some of you tell me that they are even owing a loan app. That this one that I come and preach to them again to stop borrowing. And I tell them one app that they use the opportunity to collect loan. I say, elite is so far. This one has gone to another level. And I was trying to tell them that stop borrowing and if you have money, you can pay. And if you like, don't pay. It depends on as usually lectures like even though you want to pay, it should be like this carbon branch or mingle that you can borrow and pay. But some people, when I tell them, they use the opportunity to go and borrow.
You see, the challenge is this: there is no way liberty comes with in two folds. The good, if I in threefold, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's liberty. Freedom will come in two ways. Even as a Christian, the Christians here will know that will understand what I'm trying to say. That even with the finished work of Christ, some people will still are still using it to do all manners of things. Some people believe that now that I'm a Christian, I have liberty to do anything anyhow because I'm a Christian. So freedom, that is the problem about freedom. Freedom will open doors for the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we preach more of the good. So we can't stop because there is no other alternative. There is no other way. The only way out is to stop paying loan apps and to stop borrowing. There is no, except if there is any other way. There is no other way because these guys, no, we've been on this thing for over 3 years now. No one has ever prospered financially by borrowing from loan apps. No one. So we can't because people that are using this the opportunity to borrow money and we should stop preaching. So what we need to do is to make sure that we overemphasize the danger of borrowing from loan apps, which we normally do here. The danger of borrowing from loan apps. I have said it time, and I'm not sure if I always repeat it on every of my live session that your BVN is your life. If you like, keep distributing it across social media and loan apps. By the time you cry heavily, and nobody will be able to save you. Many people, I was listening to one audio voice note or whatever they call it sometimes ago. Was it last week? The person was saying, you have to be careful that then they sent a message to him, and that message, when he clicked the message, automatically they empty all